Talk about this. Chris Christie, the baloney-titted trader, as he'll be known on this fucking show. BTT, baloney-titted trader.
People did tweet they want you to say cunt more, and you said it when you talked about him yesterday. So throw some cunts in here.
He is a cunt. And look at him talking to Desmond Bryan, and he looks like he's sexually attracted to these Cowboy players. He looks like he'd blow Des Bryant. He really does. He looked like Des Bryant probably has titty fucked those baloney tits.
Hey, Artie, it's Frankie Valley. Podcast, keep it going. Thanks.
That was it?
That was it. Some of them are to the point, man.
Yeah, maybe he's got to get to work or something.
I don't know.
I think he has a job. Hey, Artie, it's Frankie Valley. Frankie Valley and Derek Jeter sound. I like he just sings Sherry. And then he goes, Sherry. Hey, Artie, it's Frankie Valley. Hey, Artie, it's Frankie Valley.
Like Frankie Valley starts all his messages with one of his hits.
She's a rectal. Hey, it's Daddy. I'll pick you up at 2. I'll pick you up at 2 o'clock. Oh, what a night. Late December. Hey, honey, you want to eat the Olive Garden tonight? It's Frankie.
Foley's going to be our waiter.
Yeah. You want to eat tonight at this little joint in the West Village? A guy named Foley. You're going to wait on. He's also a comedian. This is Frankie Valley.
Oh, What a Night's Frankie Valley song? Is it?
Yeah.
Oh,
You know, he did the Grease song, too.
Yeah.
This is the word. Hey, guys, listen, I'll be over to play poker with you later tonight. It's Frankie Valley.
It says his last name, too.
Walk like a man, talk like a man. Hey, it's Frankie Valley. This is Division of Motor Vehicles. I'll be there later. I got to renew my license. That's a great bit that he just sings a popular song, one of his hits, and then goes into a deep voice.
What other musicians could do it?
Well, let's see.
I just like lobbing them up for Artie. You always do great slams, and I just toss that to you. Here it is.
Neil Young.
Neil Young.
For Dead in Ohio. For Dead in Ohio. Hey, I was thinking maybe we could get to the volleyball game early tonight. This is Neil Young. This is Neil Young. Look at Mother Nature on the run in the 1970s. Hey, it's Neil Young. You gonna pick the kids up or am I? You gonna pick the kids up a Little League? It's Neil Young. I got one.
You got what?
I got one. Yeah, I got one. And I want you to be my acrobat. I want you to be my lover. Hey, it's Elton John. So I'll meet you tonight at Sims. We're gonna pick up some suits.
Sims. He gets discount suits. Sims.
I didn't even recognize that song. Is that a B-side?
I don't either.
Little Genie.
I thought you go with
Little
Rocket
Genie.
Man or something like that.
And I guess that's why they call it the blues. Time hey, it's Elton John. Just confirming my hair appointment.
I'm trying to think of one.
Just confirming my hair
I'm too afraid to try it because these are too good.
Live and let die. It's Paul McCartney. You told me to call to confirm the landscaping. You coming over? You doing the shrubs at noon?
You got one, Chris? Come on.
I have nothing, Foley. You got one?
I'll do one. I got. Y'all gonna make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gonna make me act a fool. Up in here. It's DMX. Yeah, I'm late for my legal appointment. Is this my lawyer? I can't make it. I had a problem with my car. This is DMX.
It is fun.
Come on,
the
do
sun
a rap.
shines most of the time. And the feelings laid back. Palm trees grow. Hey, this is Neil Diamond. I'm just calling to confirm that you're going to trim my sideburns at 12:30. I'll be there. 15 minutes early like always. All right. It's Neil Diamond.
Back in the day on the Boulevard of Linden, we used to kick routines and the president was fit and it was I, the fighter, and me, the abstract. Rhyme so rumping at the brothers road.
Hey, this is Q-Tip. This is Q-Tip from Tribe Called Quest. Listen, I'm late for my podiatrist appointment. Come on, you gotta rap it.
For some reason, I'm blanking. I know a thousand rappers.
Foley, you got one?
To the left, everything you own in the box to the left. Hey, what's up? This is Beyonce. Let's go and see if my prescription's ready. Give me a call back.
You see you through the bottom. That's a good one. That's great.
My prescription.
Well, the rain exploded with a mighty cry. Hello, it's Paul McCartney.
The voice completely changes. That's what I should have done. Wait.
Wait. How about?
Okay.
Wait, which one? Which one we could do with? Oh shit! I'm trying to. What's a Captain and Tennille song?
Captain and Tennille.
Hi, this is Captain, and this is Tennille.
What did Captain and Tennille say?
Muskrat Love.
Yeah,
I can't think. What about
Muskrat Love?
On a warm summer's evening, on a train bound for nowhere. Hey, this is Kenny Rogers. Come down to my Kenny Rogers roaster and have some chicken with me.
And then Butler making that interception for Brady. It's a game of inches. And Brady was not even on the field when his legacy was put in stone as arguably the greatest quarterback ever with 4 rings. He wasn't even on the field when that was decided. That's sports. It's a team sport. He wasn't even on the field. This guy Butler did it for him. He somehow anticipated a retarded call. You ever hang out with a retarded person? You try to catch a retarded person. They make moves you will never, and I've had to do this before. I've said that I've had sex with a retarded girl once, and I put her on a bus to get rid of her. And I'm not proud of it. But it took me an hour to catch this bitch because she was making moves all around my apartment. You know why? You can't anticipate. She thinks like a retarded person. I'm like, where you going? Where you going? Ah! And she would spit for no reason and throw up for no reason. She would shit in her hand and throw it at me. And I didn't have any clue on how to, defend that because it's a retarded person making moves you don't expect. It's so hard to catch a retarded person. And you put a retarded person at quarterback or as a head coach, you're not going to, for a little while, they might be winning because you're not going to anticipate anything they're doing. This was a retarded call. Make no mistake. This is if that girl I was trying to catch in my apartment was coaching and quarterbacking for the Seahawks. Basically, Russell Wilson took a shit in his hand and threw it at the Patriots. He took a big, overinflated shit that looked like a football and threw it at the secondary of the Patriots over the middle. No one can anticipate it because it's someone throwing shit. It's a retarded play. Somehow, Malcolm Butler anticipated shit throwing.
I mean, by the end of today, we don't have a lot of listeners when we do entertaining shows. After today, we might be in the negative numbers.
You don't have to air this.
A lot of chicks, you know how much it is to fuck them? A car, a Bentley, a condo, dinner at Le Cirque. That's how much it is to fuck them. But the chicks who say no up front, it's $1,000 to fuck them. They're doing something illegal. If God lined up whores and regular chicks and decided who was immoral, he would pick the regular chick over the whore every fucking time. A whore is way more moral than a regular chick. Because the whore tells you up front, it's $1,000. I fuck you, I tell you have a nice body, I leave. A regular chick says, no, buy me dinner, maybe I'll fuck you. Buy me a car, maybe I'll fuck you. Buy me a condo, maybe I'll fuck you. Buy me Jimmy Choo shoes, maybe I'll fuck you. And then at the end, if they say they don't feel like fucking you, you're not allowed to fuck them. Who's more moral? Who's more ethical? I say to you, it's the whore. The whore is more ethical. nowadays, guess what? Every fucking kid gets high scores on their SATs. They have these SAT courses nowadays where everyone gets a high score on their SATs. You talk to a kid who sounds retarded. They go, I got a 1760 on my math. What? I got a 1760 on my math. Really? I got a 1480 on the English part. Really, you sound retarded. Well, I studied in the course, that retard thing, where we could get high scores on the SAT. Oh, wow, okay.
Niggas in Paris. That whoever came up with that stupid that's what gets you gotta get the kids moving. That's what gets the pelvis shaking, and if the doors are rocking, don't bother knocking, just come on in my pussy. That's the slogan.
I'm pretty sure that was produced by Kanye too.
Of course it was. And they buy these beats. There's that great Jay-Z documentary. They listen to all these beats these guys send in, and some of them are a joke. He's laughing at them, but that's it. That gets them moving. Then you just need some brilliant rapper to rap. You can rap anything over that. They chose niggas in Paris. Or this. You could put this over. Okay, so anyway, so that frat, the fraternity that was chanting that on a bus, they've now apologized. Their house mother at the fraternity, the broad who owns the house, again, on the Stern Show, we met some guys in the Klan. We used to goof on them coming on the show. And I met a couple of Klan wives. This woman looks like every KKK wife I've ever seen. Ultra white hair, white skin as if you could see through it, bad southern teeth, and, bluish eyes right off the Mayflower. Right off the Mayflower. First class ticket on the Mayflower, the Nina, the Pinta, or the Santa Maria. And she's like, that word flowing off her tongue as if it's like Sinatra singing about love. I mean, so this is her. I guess one of the frat boys plays Trinidad Tobago's song.
Yeah.
Trinidad James' song. What's the name of the song again?
All Gold Everything.
All Gold Everything. Very relatable tune, especially in the ghetto. And it's got the N-word in it quite a bit. And here's what the house mother of those frat boys, here's her. Yeah! I'm the house mom. I'm a bit of a card. Oh, I'm a bit of a wit. I'm very witty. I know how to get that N-word in there. Trinidad James and I are going on tour. Yeah, we're opening up for Eminem and Jay-Z.
House mom, how do you feel about the cook getting fired?
Oh, the cook got fired, did he? He was a lovely colored guy. I didn't quite trust the potatoes. I didn't know what was in that New England clam chowder. I told him to make me a Thai Cobb salad with no black olives. He didn't get the joke. A bit of an ignorant guy. A lot of the blacks are ignorant. Not smart like me. I'm very bright. Very bright.
So were they good kids that got...
Oh, these were great kids. Don't judge them by 1 40-second video on a bus where they're, threatening to lynch a black man if he tries to join the fraternity. Don't judge them on that.
Well, are there any black people in the...
My little pretty. That's a funny joke. Are there any black people? No. Of course not. They don't want to participate in this song. They take all the fun out of it. All these PC police who don't let you hang a black man anymore. Well, you're gonna hang the black recruit? Oh, watch out for the PC police. Actually, watch out for the regular police. Every type of police, watch out for if you hang them. Like, it's no longer 1840 there. Nathan Hale or whatever your name was. I mean, come on. Nigga. That's on my Vine. I've got a 6-second Vine there. There it is. Yeah, me and Pharrell. We steal from Marvin Gaye. Marvin Gaye, we used to call him Marvin Fruit. That was a big joke I had. Marvin Gaye. Marvin Black Gay. Anything worse than black and gay? Not according to God. And I'm directly hooked up with God.
Were you a fan of Marvin Gaye, House Mom?
Fan of Marvin Gaye? No, and I'm not a fan of Satan either, for the record. What's going on? Give me a break. What's going on is you're getting lynched at SAE. Tell me what's going on. Guess what I heard through the grapevine? Guess what I heard through my vine? I heard it through my vine. Nigga. Perfect. I heard it through my vine, not the grapevine, my vine. I heard it through the racist grandmom's vine. Nigga. I heard it through my vine. My 6-second vine. Tan, 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 tan. Ooh. Well, I guess you wondered how I knew that you don't want to hang a Jew and you don't want to pull the trigger when SAE gets a nigger. Oh, I heard it on my vine. Heard it on my 6-second vine. Oh, I guess you wondered why I fucked all you guys in the mucky muck. Oh, I told you not to allow a Jew or a black in the frat house too. Oh, I look like a crook 'cause I let them fire that fat black cook. But I gotta tell you, I fire blacks, gays, and Jews too. And I heard it on my vine. I heard it on my 6-second vine. Yeah, I heard it on my 6-second vine. And here it is. I got you 6 seconds time to say nigga, 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 nigga. That's how we do it at SAE. We hang you from a fucking tree. We don't like people who support fucking Jews. We like to be at SAE, and we like to say the N-word free. And I heard it on my vine. I heard it on my 6-second vine. Okay, guys, it's not bad for Ashley Judd. Ashley Judd, I guess, came out blatantly for Kentucky because she went to Kentucky, and Ashley Judd is a hot actress who was popular 20 years ago, but I guess a bunch of people gave her shit on the internet. Dan, what happened with this?
There's a creepy picture of her kissing Dick Vitale.
The Dick Vitale picture is really creepy because Dick Vitale's another guy who seems asexual to me. Like, I'm kissing Ashley Judd, baby. Come on, baby, there. Well, come on. I'm a type of dandy.
Kiss the dick.
He's become suck my cock, baby. Hey, Ashley, how about sucking my dick? I'm the dick, Dick Vitale, baby.
I'm here live, motherfucking fire, watching Dick Vitale kiss this bitch.
I'd love to. Those yeah, what
Champagne around, motherfucker.
A couple of guys said, they're going to rape her and stuff because she came out for Kentucky, so she's going to sue them.
Because she came out for Kentucky.
Yeah.
But who is she suing? She knows who the guys are?
They found out who the guys on Twitter were.
Do they have money? They don't sound like they have. Oh, maybe they're rich kids or something. She's suing who? The guys?
She's going to sue the
For a
Twitter
comment.
guys
At Cotton215.
Oh, Jesus
Yeah.
Or Twitter. She's suing Twitter.
Exactly.
During and of course, have your man target his thrusting there.
He should sue Twitter.
Yeah, I mean, these guys do not want, they're not going to rape her. They don't have a rape kit at home. They're just saying the word.
Rape kit is what the cops have.
No, a real rapist.
Doesn't help with your
A real
rape.
rapist
A rape
has,
kit is what the cops
I don't
used to
own
tell.
a rape kit.
Your rape kit
officer.
use duct tape and stuff is what you're saying?
Yes, and they have mace, and we have, I sell them after the show.
Look, man, I ain't with that whole shit.
That'd
man.
be interesting if you could brand that like George Foreman's grill. Like
Yeah.
Bob Levy's rape kit?
Yeah.
What would be in it? Chloroform?
Cocaine, which you
cheese.
lure them into the alley.
Cocaine?
Yeah, it comes with the kit, It's going to be expensive.
Right.
Blow it in their face like voodoo.
Yeah, you do a few lines by a dumpster. She goes to put her head down to do a line. You smash her head into the dumpster. Next thing you know, you got...
I actually, somebody wanted to sign me up for yoga once. It's kind of, I don't know. I did this kind of yoga where to make you cry.
Mike,
I
what
was
are
crying.
Huh? You cry?
Body
Yoga
up.
where you cry?
Yes, it does make
That's
you
called a
cry.
raping. That's
No,
what
it
that's
makes
called.
you cry. It
I can
opens
see-
up your soul
I
and
can
all
see
your
that.
wounds.
Well, I can see the person in the
No,
back of you.
so I was crying like a 12-year-old. Somebody opened my chakras up. I'm
Why
like,
were you crying?
They open up
Open-
your chakras.
What is a chakra?
It's all your energy things inside your body.
Is that your pussy gene?
no.
One of them. That's one of them.
They opened up your vagina?
No, but I kept crying. Like, I couldn't stop crying. I'm like, I can't do this anymore.
Wow, I'm doing yoga. Wow.
No, but the crying part got to me.
It's very
It's
intense.
getting to me. It's creeping me out. When I went into Starbucks, my barista, I said to my barista, what do you think? I saw the article and I said to my barista, thank you for my caramel macchiato grande. What do you think? About race relations? And my barista at Starbucks said this.
We on camera, man. We on camera. We live at motherfucking 5. Oh, you pussy ass nigga.
Starbucks is starting a
Yeah,
dialogue.
man, Remy, man, I don't even sweat that fuck shit, baby. Like I said, I bodied them hoes, my nigga. Gonna continue to body these hoes when it
I'll
comes to
take a grande.
That ain't shit. You ain't seen your 750.
You're not
I ain't
gonna-
lying, hit this bitch. This outrageous blue bitch. This spectre fly. Oh, you hoe ass nigga. Watching a nigga.
I'll take
See
a
these
Vente-
motherfuckers grinding out. They
a
motherfuckers these hoes
Vente
grinding
chai latte-
out.
I'm sorry.
That is $700, bitch. They gonna continue grinding, bitch. Molly World, bitch. Cause whatever the
A
fuck
chick
you want,
grinder?
nigga. I'm gonna get this goddamn money. I'm gonna continue to get this goddamn money. Hey, shit, none of
Did
y'all
you pay him
can do
yet?
about it, bitch. We live at 5 out here, nigga.
How much are the Christmas cookies?
Raise, goddamn me, Florida Blade, nigga. Pussy, I didn't understand what I'm going through, bitch. Pain, champagne, baby.
Can I get a
Champagne,
coffee
my
mug?
motherfucking Pain, nigga. I do this shit for real, nigga. Oh, you pussy ass nigga wanna talk?
Do you
Nah,
gift
fuck, nigga,
wrap
shut
the
your
mugs?
pussy ass down, nigga. Well, shut you down right here.
Quick question: do you
Yeah,
gift wrap
nigga,
the
live
coffee mugs?
all day, every motherfucking day. Man, look at that yellow man. I'm tired of talking, man.
Okay, can I just get a Vente? I mean, again, that guy's got some kind of genius. I would listen to his State of the Union address.
Cause you're doing fine.
Actually, we have
Problem is, y'all not getting this motherfucking money, man.
Here's Barack Obama's last State of the Union. We have it.
Motherfucking 5. Oh, you pussy ass nigga, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, Remy, man, I don't even sweat that fuck shit, baby. Like I said, I bodied them hoes, my nigga. Gonna continue to body these hoes when it comes to come out. That ain't shit. You ain't seen your 750.
Cut to Joe Biden. Joe Biden clapping.
Outrageous blue, bitch. Respect the fly. Oh, you hoe ass nigga. Watching a nigga. You see these motherfuckers, they grinding out. They motherfuckers, these hoes grinding out.
Bader's on
That
there.
is $700, bitch. They gonna continue grinding, bitch. Molly World, bitch, cause whatever the fuck you want, nigga.
Joe Biden, like, smiling and nodding his head.
Hey, shit, none of y'all can do about it, bitch. We live at 5. Fort Worth, Texas,
Wait,
Florida,
stop. Go
Rain,
back.
goddamn
Wait,
me,
stop.
Florida Blade, nigga.
Stop,
Pussy, I don't
stop.
understand what I'm going through.
James,
bitch.
stop. Go back to the beginning.
But motherfucker.
Ready? Well, 1 second. I'll announce it. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Speaker of the House, the President of the United States.
5. Oh, you pussy ass nigga, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, Remy, man, I don't even sweat that fuck shit, baby. Like I said, I bodied them hoes, my nigga. Gonna continue to body these hoes when it comes to come out. That ain't shit. You ain't seen your 750. I ain't lying, hit that bitch. This outrageous blue, bitch. Respect the fly. Oh, you hoe ass nigga. Watching a nigga. You see these motherfuckers, they grinding out. They motherfuckers, these hoes grinding out. That is $700, bitch. They gonna continue grinding, bitch. Molly World, bitch. Cause whatever the fuck you want, nigga. I'm gonna get this goddamn money. Continue to get this goddamn money. Hey, shit, none of y'all can do about it, bitch. We live at 5 out here, nigga. Fort Worth, Texas, Florida Rain, goddamn me, Florida Blade, nigga. Pussy, I didn't understand what I'm going through, bitch. Pain, champagne, baby.
Bob's got a great kid. He really does.
Yeah.
I love Bob's kid.
How old is he?
16. He
He's
was on
48.
the Artie show.
No, he's 16. He's a really good kid, and apparently, we'll talk about it, Bob.
Their band is amazing. It's called the New Evolution Band.
The New Evolution,
yeah.
and he plays bass.
Yes.
And he's got a friend who's a great guitarist.
Billy the Kid Thoden played with Billy Cox and Jimi Hendrix.
Billy the Kid, he
He's
played
14.
with Jimi Hendrix.
Billy Cox, the bass player. Okay.
In your son's band, played with Jimi Hendrix?
Yeah, they went up to Canada about 3 weeks ago.
That's a pedophile.
Wait.
How can he play with
Wait a
Jimi
second.
Hendrix?
How old is he?
What?
How
Billy
old?
Cox? He's
Yeah.
very old. He's the only one alive.
I was going to say.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. So he's in your son's band?
Yeah, this kid is amazing. And
Not
you're
a
going to see
kid.
it. He's 14.
Well, okay. Does anybody understand what Bob's talking about?
No, it's like me yesterday talking about politics.
What do you
I
think Bob
apologize.
just
This
said?
is me yesterday.
Wait. Sue's the only responsible.
Oh, Jesus.
What do you think Bob just said?
Just said
What did he just say?
he just said that his son.
Sue's laughing. I want to make sure I'm not crazy. Go ahead.
Oh, no, we're crazy.
His son is 16 years old, and
Right.
he has a band with a guy called Bob Cox.
Billy
Billy Cox, who went to Montreal 3 weeks ago with Jimi Hendrix.
I did not say that.
Here's what I think he said. Here's what I think he said. That's close. Bob, here's what you said. And we'll play it back.
I know we're going to hear it.
You said
I said
that your son plays in a band with a guitarist named Billy Cox.
Who played with Billy Cox. Of the Jimi Hendrix.
And he's 14 years old.
And he's 14. And Billy Cox is
okay, wait a minute.
The only living...
You said that Billy Cox is in your son's band.
No, I didn't.
And he's 14 years old and he played with Jimi Hendrix. That's what you said. I'm telling you, Bob, that if we play it back, that's what it sounded like.
Okay, well...
tell me what happened.
Okay.
Your son plays in a bass in a band.
Yes.
He has he's 16.
Yes.
He has a guitarist. What's his name?
These are our fans.
Artie, my message about Caitlyn Jenner, is that you can't fix the neck on a man to look like a woman.
Uh-huh.
I mean, it's a very sinewy looking neck. It's the neck of a man, with some tits below it, which are bustier up, and they look good if you just look at them. But then you look up and you see those cords that come up on either side of the Adam's apple that are like sinewy, tendon-like.
This guy's got to be a doctor.
Things that come up. I'm just looking at the picture that comes up on the internet.
This guy has choked a woman in his life.
Oh my God! Now the face has been reconstructed or something's been sandblasted out of there, and it looks disturbing.
Right.
It looks kind of like a cat. The hair, I don't know. The hair has been just like put on there, but essentially what you're looking at is it's a man head. It's a man neck.
Right.
With a there's no way to shave out the fucking larynx and the Adam's apple and the whole thing that a guy's born with. I mean, how are you going to get rid of that?
I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, the one picture I'm looking at.
You're on the same page.
First thing on YouTube. It's just like right there. VF. Fucking Vanity Fair. Like I give a shit.
Well, you're looking.
But there's a pair of tits and then
the neck.
It looks pretty wide.
Yep.
It's very wide looking.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, that neck, that leathery is the word, a leathery, sinewy, fucking man neck.
Well, of course.
A man who is not a young man, but it's a fucking sinewy, leathery, goddamn mess of a neck.
Excellent point.
That's what you gotta say. That's what you gotta say.
Deathbed confession.
You best believe that shit. Because, goddamn it, it's right there. Caitlyn. Oh, Jesus. With tits.
Yeah.
You gotta be into it's like a turkey neck. It's like a condor's neck, for fuck's sake.
What does his neck look like?
Fucking goddamn condor. Any bird of prey's neck would look like the way that neck looks.
I love it. He just went, well, that guy, for not caring, he went, who gives a fuck? He left a 14-minute message. When someone's telling you a ridiculous plan, they always, they always say, let me finish.
Let me finish. I know it's going to sound
No, let
up.
me finish.
Let me finish.
You ain't getting it. Okay, here's what you do. You buy a Glock. Where you going to get? Let me finish.
I know it.
Let me finish. Okay? And then you get a professor to make a special kind of drug. Where you going to get a professor? Let me finish. All right, let me finish. All right, okay, here's the thing. Now, okay, after you get that professor, he makes you the special drug. Now, you somehow smuggle it into the food of the guards. How you going to do that? Let me finish.
So far, you haven't explained anything.
Let me finish.
This is a very fictitious plan.
Just let me finish. When you get to Canada, you somehow get access to the parliament. How do you do that? Let me finish.
I'm listening to
let
your
me
plan.
finish, guys.
Let me finish. There's a lot of holes in this plan.
Every race has it. Italians have it too. Okay, here's what you do, all right? You find a bookie, and hey, what bookie? Let me finish.
Dan,
yeah,
you sound like I don't know if you heard yourself, but if we have this recording, you can play back you saying,
"You're being the let me finish."
Let me finish about the sink. There was a lot of let me finish.
You didn't let me finish about this thing.
But I was listening, Dan. You didn't have a lot of wiggle room. I was looking at where it was going.
I said if my dad and I were in the same cell, like in the name of the Father, he could figure out a way.
How you gonna get in the same cell? Let me finish.
What they're gonna say?
What?
Wrong.
That there aren't a lot of Appalachians and
No, there's
Appalachians.
No that's why there's only 2 Appalachians.
Now I'm starting to think. Now Appalachian is starting to sound right.
No, it's not.
Well, that's because I've been listening to you talk for 10 minutes, Bob. So everything someone else sounds English.
I know the word. It's Appalachian. Okay, because I watch the shows, the Appalachian Mountains. I watch fucking Alaskan bush people. I watch educating shows like that.
What's the last educational show you watched?
Swamp People.
I've been working on a bad Howard Stern impression, and it just fit.
Why don't you work on a good one?
It fits in there. I've been trying to get it good.
He's been working on a lot of bad
Some people
impressions.
have been telling me how bad it is, and then there's always like 1 out of fucking 12 people go.
Well, it's
pretty good.
How was it compared to my Orny Adams?
I love your Orny Adams. It doesn't,
I don't know.
doesn't need to sound like.
Does Joe? I mean, the Stern impression's pretty good. Is it better than me? I don't know. I do several impressions. Should I be punished for that? Should I be punished for being talented?
Now, do you do this before the impressions, before or after the guitar?
Let's hear
it. All right, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something, Marty.
Man, that's bad.
That's terrible. When do you start the impression? Is this Howard Stern or Beth Stern?
He's clearly laughing. Go ahead.
Yeah.
That's Isaac Stern. Was that a joke or something?
No, I was laughing and I was not in it.
Because that's the Andy Kaufman bit where the impression's really awful. Edith, you dingbat. This is Howard Cosell. I'm speaking of sports. Is that the bit you're doing? Because it was done 40 years ago. Now, what's going on the otherwise? You doing okay? Any work coming up or?
No. I really hate waking up. Really, to tell you the truth, like
waking up in general or early? What'd you say?
I just hate waking up because I don't. I'm not getting. I know the just secrets and everything in front of me is just a bunch of fucking lies. So like I mean like there's no so like instead of just fucking dwelling on it, it's like I might as well just fucking just wake up late, and just go to the gym and just mind my own business and go back, and then everything is limited. Like even like even the weed I can grab right now, that like everything is limited. Everything is monitored now, man. It's like I'm doing a jail sentence, and everyone's like, oh no, you're delusional, and I can't do it. Like there's no point. Like I just don't understand why I'm still fucking here. Really, to tell you the truth, I don't understand it. They keep me here for their own entertainment, but whatever, it doesn't matter. Who cares?
Wait, what do you mean here? You mean Toronto or the Earth? What do you mean?
Just Earth in general. They keep me whatever.
Well, explain that. You wake
You ever
up.
think of just treating yourself to a spa day, Hans?
A lot of funny stories. Robert De Niro walked out of an interview because he, again, I don't know if this is political correctness running wild again, but he called this woman darling, and she thought he was being condescending. You fucking dumb bitch.
Yeah.
You annoying fucking millennial generation cunt. What the fuck is your problem? It's fucking Robert De Niro, man. He said darling. That's the most affectionate, like, endearing term. A guy pushing 70 who's a fucking icon, an Italian guy pushing 70 from New York, who's an iconic actor, says darling to you, and you're fucking offended by it? That means he thinks you're dumb? I fucking can't stand this! It's getting out of fucking control! He walked out. God bless him for walking out. You fucking dumb bitch!
I thought you were going to say twat.
Get the fuck out of this business! It's Robert De Niro! I would kill to have Robert De Niro call me darling. If I want any woman in my life, if Robert De Niro called any woman in my life darling, I would fucking write letters about it to people. I would go to my priest and tell him for no reason. He'd go, "Why are you telling me this?" I don't know. Robert De Niro called you darling, honey. You should be fucking starting parades that he even acknowledged your existence. Who the fuck is that? And look, when you go from making $96 a week and sitting on a motel bed in Detroit and nobody wants to fucking be your friend, and you're working at a country station where the program director just doesn't get you, to a billionaire with 8 houses, a beautiful wife, kids, and iconic status, and the experiences he's had, you might fucking change. Yeah, you're not gonna, tell stories about hanging out at the laundromat. It's not gonna fucking happen. So cut him a break there a little bit. And look, I'm a fan too. All right, I'll be honest with you. Does it weird me out to hear Howard, talk about cats for an hour? Yeah. Does it weird me out when he says to Ellen DeGeneres, "I look forward to you dancing every day"? Does it weird me out to see all that? To see him on America's Got Talent, having witty banter with Heidi fucking Klum and Nick Cannon? Does it weird me out? Yeah. Does it make me want to jump off a fucking roof? Yeah. I'm with you.
Exactly. That's what this country has turned into, and it's sad, man.
It is.
From when we grew up, everybody wants to sue each other. Everybody wants to fucking do this. It's not like when we grew up, you just went outside and you had a beer after you fucking hit somebody with a shovel.
I said, we were talking about this before, how everything is becoming less creative nowadays. Hollywood just remakes the same action movie. And, but the porn industry is going through the same thing. They stopped trying to get creative with the porn titles. Like they used to be, like On Golden Pond, On Golden Blonde, and all that stuff.
Romancing the Bone.
Right, shit like that. Exactly. But now they don't even, it's straightforward, and there's 14 sequels. To
Booty Talk 156.
No,
that's where it stopped at.
It's a big fucking black tits ace. It's just, oh my God.
That Booty Talk series, that was a great
fucking HIV
series.
test came back, 11. That's not the body of Christ. That's my cock. 14.
That's aggressive. That's funny as fuck.
Hey, honey, you got someplace to park my dick? 14. My roast at the Howard Stern show, Dice Clay sent in a video. and bombed, of course, because you never kill with a video. And Lisa Lampanelli, I must say, followed the video at the roast and had the best fucking line. She goes, "Artie, congratulations. You know you're a big deal in show business when Dice Clay takes the time to send in a tape." For a little while, I did a pretty good Lisa, because she would come in and go, "I like bigger dick, what the heck? You fucking Jew cocksucker. Fuck you, fuck. Yeah, I like the blacks. I like the blacks, big deal. The blacks fuck my vagina, fuck it. Who cares, you fat fuck? Yeah, I like to fuck the blacks and the Jews and the blacks and the Jews."
It's a little blend of Chicago and Don Rickles, right?
It's a little blend of Chicago and the first Klan meeting in Kentucky. You can't be that type of bright without having anger.
I just have a problem when people
saying I'm happy.
No,
nobody is.
I don't keep saying I'm happy. I keep telling you I'm happy after you say I'm not.
No, I'm not saying you're fully not happy. I'm saying you won't even let it go of I get a little sad sometimes. We all do.
Well, I do get sad.
And then it comes out. And then it comes out. And you even like getting sad. So there's nothing negative.
Well, you need to. That's an extreme of being alive. You should laugh every day. Valvano said that. If you laugh and cry in the same day, that's a pretty good day.
Well, I'm sorry if I don't consider the coach of NC State Socrates. The guy who figured out the high pick and roll.
Maybe you should.
And to hold the fucking ball the entire time against fucking you. I'm saying. Who the fuck is that, man?
Always leave your ringer on. You always scream.
Let me see the fucking phone. Well, who's that? What line is that? What line is that?
What line is that anyway?
Is that Wells again?
I want to be honest now about the Jew comment with the beards.
Who's this? Orny Adams? Who? Lindsay Buckingham?
Would you?
Bristol, Connecticut. Hello? Yes? Miss who? Lindsay? Bristol. Let me check. Anybody named Alcoholic?
What kind?
Alcoholic? Anybody named Roney? Pepperoni? Anybody named Dick? Dick Gazinia? Anybody named Lindsay? Lindsay Cunt? Lindsay Cunt? Anybody named Gino? Gino Bascott? Hello, this is Bruce Bodavage. I'm the manager. Who are you looking for? Go for Bodavage. Yes, is this Lindsay? This is Lindsay. I'm Quincy. How are you? Who's this? Huh? Uh-huh. I'm okay. How are you? Did I win tickets? Is this the Black Keys concert? I'm sorry. Oh, she hung up. Some very important show business news in the other room.
That's right.
And we'll get into that later. And so you guys are all sitting here. And, motherfucker, it's a phone. It's my fucking phone. Who the fuck is this?
It's LA.
Hello? 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 Who is this? Hello?
This is Norma and I'm calling with Pretty Energy. It is a PSENG utility choice group. Calling.
Yeah, what do you want?
Yeah, this will have PSENG as your electric company, correct?
Yeah, maybe.
What are you talking about?
You. Yes. Nothing will change.
Nothing what?
You will be paying less, and then.
Less what?
So I'm calling from Pretty Energy. It's a PSENG.
That's a Tourette's guy. Wait a minute. Wait a minute, sweetie. Stop talking for 1 second. Hello?
Slow down.
Ma'am?
Yes?
Ma'am, who are you from?
I'm calling with Pretty Energy.
Pretty Energy?
Yes.
And what do you, I'm in the middle of working. Do you realize I run a business?
Calling.
Wait a minute. What do you, but I'm interested in what you have to say because you never call back. Pretty Energy, what are you offering me?
We offer a fixed rate now. And I'm calling because we have, starting next month, you will see a discount up to a 15% on your electric.
Okay.
It's no cost to you,
That's a
but
real
you will
threat.
receive
Wait a minute.
$75 cash rebate form in your mail.
Wait a minute. $75 cash rebate? For what? What are you going to do? Why?
Ma'am, that is a sign-up bonus, ma'am.
A sign-up bonus? But what am I signing up for?
$25. You enroll to birthday.
Okay, let me.
My friend has Tourette's. My friend has Tourette's. What?
$75 cash rebate, ma'am.
Dan, what are you trying to say?
I'm writing this down, so I'm recording it also. So give it to me again. What's the deal?
Let me handle this. I can handle this.
I'm sorry.
The only guy allowed to speak is a Tourette's guy because that's actually humorous. Go ahead. What? Ma'am, what is your name?
My name is Norma.
Norma, and you're calling from where?
Pretty Energy.
Pretty Energy, and you're going to just send me $75?
Yes, if you enroll to Pretty Energy, ma'am. Plus, you will see a discount up to a 15% on your electric bill.
Wait a minute, but what am I signing up? Okay, you give me $75. That's great, but there's a catch here, right?
Sorry?
There's a catch. What do I have to do for the $75?
You can buy it on anything you want, ma'am.
That's real.
You can spend
Is that
it
real?
whatever you want.
Is that real? What he's doing? Is he okay? I'm okay.
You still have PSENG as your electric company, correct?
And right, the electric company. So does that mean for $75, like the air's going to work better, or what's happening?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Your bill for the next month, you can use that $75.
You know, you're being recorded, by the way. Is it all right if I record you?
cannot hear you clearly.
Yeah, but I'm recording you. Is that okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, it's okay. Yes, ma'am. Fine. Now, now what? Let's. By the way, I take care of my friend. My brother has Tourette's. My brother has Tourette's. That's him in the background. You called it a very busy time, but listen, I'm not one of these people that wants to blow you off. I really am interested in what you have to say here. So, $75, Britty Energy, and what else happens here? Mama. Hello?
Yes.
Well, give me a pitch. What are you doing? Like, I don't understand what I get. Like, $75 and then what?
Yeah, if you still have BSCNG, a zero lecture company, you will receive the $75 cash rebate.
Yeah, and then what? So I sign up for you, and how does that help my life?
Yes, we will send you the form, ma'am. All right, after. And now,
Send me the form. You want my address?
yeah.
Okay. Get ready.
So your location is still at 35 Palisade Avenue.
35 Palisade Avenue. Where'd you get that from?
Yeah. Yeah, we are provided by your local utility company.
I have a different address. Take it down, please.
Fire.
I have a different address. Can you take it down?
Sorry?
I have a different address. Can you please take it down? Can you write it down?
All right, ma'am.
Okay. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. My new address is 1313 Mockingbird Lane. What?
Sorry? Can you spell that?
It is 1313
Mama. I've got it now.
Okay, 1313 Mockingbird Lane.
Mockingbird.
Mocking.
Can you spell it
M-O-C.
out,
Mock. Okay, M-O-C-K-I-N-G. Mocking is if you're making fun of someone who doesn't realize you're making fun of them. Mocking. Mockingbird, but all one letter, all one word. Mockingbird. So mocking, M-O-C-K-I-N-G, bird, B-I-R-D, Mockingbird, 1313 Mockingbird Lane. Confirm with me, please, that you got that.
All right. So, New Jersey, is that correct?
Yeah. Yeah, well, it's, New Jersey, fine, it'll get to me. Yeah, New Jersey?
And your,
Okay.
how about the zip code? How about the zip code? Is it CF?
The zip code is...
06?
The zip code is actually my email. You ready?
Yes.
Okay. It's A-R laugh.
You. A-R.
Laugh, L-A-F-F.
L-A-S-S.
Right, at the real.
I'm sorry?
At, like the at symbol.
All right.
The real. T-H-E-R-E-A-L. Aziz Ansari.
All right. Your zip code of your address the number. Is it 073061219?
That's it, but you have to tag it with at the real Mike Boschetti. At the real, the comedy of Reverend Bob Levy.
All right.
And guess what? You're the 82nd caller on the Artie Quitter podcast. You win. You win the ring of the... So you know what you just won? You just won a free trip to Secaucus, New Jersey. Would you want to go to the Meadowbrook Inn in the Secaucus? And free tickets. 2 tickets. To Milford High Line in Milford, Connecticut.
Ding, 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 ding.
And 2 free tickets to the Mike Boschetti, Stacey Pressman stand-up show.
We just need to quickly run through this to third-party verification. It will only ask 8 simple quick questions. The first question is answerable by yes to start to acknowledge the process.
Go ahead. What's the question, baby? Who's the first drummer for Deep Purple?
It's the third-party verification.
Okay, verification, go right ahead.
Let's go.
All right, now the second question is it will ask you to state the account number, which is the one that.
Okay, I'm going to read it off to you. You ready? The first digit in the account number sounds like someone hanging up. That's what we do here. Okay, I used to go there in 1985, 86. I would party with Madonna and Jelly Bean Benitez, who Madonna first blew to get her cassette tape played.
True.
Okay? By DJ Herc and the Boys on 92.3. Okay? I went to those clubs, and this song was playing that I'm going to do a parody of.
Right now.
Okay, you ready? Benghazi Bendudu, Benghazi Bendu, Benghazi Bendudu, Benghazi Bendu, Benghazi Bendudu, Benghazi Bendu. Her husband's a pervert, Benghazi Bendu. She uses the wrong server, Benghazi Bendu, Benghazi Bendudu, Benghazi Bendu. Mike has a mullet and Twitchell's a homo. Benghazi Bendudu, so. Stacy Pressman is gonna go to hell for killing Jesus Christ, you know. Benghazi Bendudu, Benghazi Bendu, Benghazi Bendudu, Benghazi Bendu. Mike Boschetti dyes his hair chartreuse. He looks like a big fucking 300-pound douche. Benghazi Bendudu, Benghazi Bendu, Benghazi Bendudu, Benghazi Bendu. Twitchell's is talking to a handsome guy on the internet. He's ready to come all over his hairnet. Benghazi Bendudu, Benghazi Bendu, Benghazi Bendudu, Benghazi Bendu. Twitchell's tried to take a shit in Falato's bathroom, but he couldn't go. Benghazi Bendu. Falato is upset cause he couldn't go. He's gonna walk in there and see Boschetti's shit all over the tub and go. Benghazi Bendudu, Benghazi Bendu, Benghazi Bendudu, Benghazi Bendu. Mike Boschetti has faked it since 1982. He thinks Stacy Pressman's a good Jew. He doesn't know anything about an indie film. As a matter of fact, the only film is on his gross teeth. Benghazi Bendudu, Benghazi Bendu, Benghazi Bendudu, Benghazi Bendu. Back after.
You never know. You might see another Subway.
Yeah, what on the
If
Subway?
the Yankees can get their act together.
Oh, but I'm saying, as far as what about the Subway and DSLs? Is that ever?
Depends on where you're taking the Subway to.
Well, on the Subway you get a lot of DSAs more so than DSLs.
You wanted to end on a baseball thing, and you're going right back to the DSLs. You're confusing the shit out of me, Artie. I don't know.
I don't. Listen, you're a very knowledgeable guy about a lot of things, and we're trying to just. I mean, listen. This, the Mets. A lot of people had a lot of different opinions, but I think you've summarized the team in a good way as an expert can. You told us your real feelings about A-Rod, and when I look at him, I'm just going to think DSL now. I can't stop thinking that. And you think Kate Hudson ever put on a fake dick that he sucked? One time at a luncheon in Beverly Hills in front of a bunch of politically correct publicist women, very politically correct women, I said to Quincy Jones, how's Frank Sinatra doing? Because I knew he was good friends. Frank Sinatra supposed to have dementia. My Italian aunt said, ask Quincy about Frank Sinatra. Middle of a luncheon, all these women eating like fucking healthy salads. Quincy puts down his fork and goes, man, that motherfucker's got it in the head, screaming. Motherfucker's got it in the head, man. He's got it in the head. He can't remember shit he did yesterday. He remembers Gregory Peck's name. Remember shit we did in 1958. And he puts the fork down. You think it's over. Then he gets it up again. Puts the fork down, and he has another thought. The women are trying to desperately say something awkwardly to get Quincy Jones. And it's Quincy Jones. And these whores will fucking accept it because he's a legend. And they better accept it. I'm sitting next to David Herman, and we're kicking each other's leg. This is going to be so fucking funny. He puts his fork down. Here's what he says. When a bitch hits 31 years old, you got to kick him out. They'll give you worms. I said to Frank, your old lady's too fucking old, man. That's what happens. You need young pussy. Fucking, you know, Lionel Hampton's still touring the fucking world playing that xylophone. You know why? Young pussy. He's 88. I'm 63 years old, man. You imagine me waking up next to a 63-year-old bitch? That's Coyote Ugly, man. You got to fucking get it. 24, 25. And don't ever let them look up. Don't look nobody in the eye. I'll give you 5 good seconds. 31 years old, out. Most of the publicists burst into tears. David and I went into the bathroom and laughed for 4 days. We stayed in the bathroom laughing for 4 days. We got out and said, we both agreed. We said we thought Quincy Jones was cool before we met him. He might be the coolest guy who's ever breathed air. After that little diatribe. Oh, I love the look on those women's faces, the hypocrites. They know their whole life is a lie. If I said it, let's call the head of showbiz and get this fat asshole. No, Quincy Jones said it, so you'll accept it because you're a whore. You sold your soul to a devil. He's him, you're you. He produced Thriller and 7 Sinatra albums. What'd you do? What'd you do? Get the cast of Frasier into a party? Cunt. Call David Hyde Pierce and tell him his passes for the after party of the People's Choice Awards are ready. And oh yeah, good news, the +1 is okay. And we'll tell everyone the guy you're with is your doctor. David Hyde. That's what you did. Quincy Jones produced Thriller. So you'll sit there and listen to him say, you got to kick a bitch out when she's 31 because they'll give you worms. You'll sit there and take it because you're talentless. You're nothing. You're nothing. You need some gay guy from Phoenix to tell you what shoes match a belt you're wearing. Whore! Publicist whore! What'd you today? What did you do today? What'd you do today? Did you get Jim Varney to approve the posters for the next Ernest movie? Was that your assignment at the big publicity firm? Hey, green is green. You got to do it. Why can't I get the Jim Carrey movie? Because you're a whore. Guess what your assignment is today? What? You're going to the Mad TV luncheon. And while you're eating a salad that you say is not going to put anything on your hips, meanwhile you walk out, you look like fucking, something out of the fucking cantina scene from Star Wars. Your assignment today is look into that salad and say nothing while Quincy Jones talks about women giving you worms at the age of 31. And you realize in horror that you're 32. And that effeminate husband that for some reason doesn't pay attention to you and is always out with some of his guy friends at the spa doesn't want to fuck you. And you realize maybe I gave him worms. Maybe Quincy Jones is right about life. And what's the evidence that Quincy Jones is right about life and you're wrong about life? I'll repeat it. What did you do? What did he do? He got up today and said, maybe I'll write the theme to Sanford & Son. You got up, called the gay guy that tells you what shoes to go with what belt, drove over in your low-level BMW to look fucking hip and rich, told a Mexican to park your car not too far away, walked into a luncheon, put your head down, and listened to me, a 27-year-old former longshoreman with a beard gut and a 3-day growth of shave, an 8-ball of blow in his pocket, reeking of liquor, and a music legend discuss bitches who give you worms. That's what you did today. Because the new app you were going to invent for 14 years didn't come through. You ever date somebody who's a millennial? That's all they talk about her app. They give you an idea. They go, how about this? An app that tells you where wallpaper is. What? I got to work on it. An app that tells you where the nearest delicatessen is with gluten-free. Just stop. Stop right there. I'm going to go in the kitchen, do heroin, and stab myself again. This time I'm doing it right. I'm ending my life. I hope I die before Quincy Jones. That's a dark thing. Quincy's like 80 and I'm 48. But I hope I die before Quincy Jones. You know why? Because I never want to hear the sentence from somebody else. Did you hear Quincy Jones died today? I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear the sentence, did you hear Bruce Springsteen died today? So I hope I die before Bruce Springsteen. Before Bruce Springsteen, I hope I die. I hope I die before Greg Nettles, third baseman for the Yankees in 1978. Because I don't want to hear the sentence ever, did you hear Greg Nettles died today? Just me. Just me. I would love to die well after A-Rod. Because when I hear the sentence, did you hear A-Rod died today? I will stop the man. I will ask a 10-year-old kid who lives next door how to work the tape recorder on my iPhone. I will have him tape the guy saying, did you hear A-Rod died today? I will then play it every day at the same time for 4 straight hours. Every day for the rest of my life, including Sundays and holidays. At about 1 in the afternoon after a hearty lunch, I will play for 4 straight hours on a loop a tape of whoever told me A-Rod died.
Go ahead. What was the story?
No, I was talking about how Soupy Sales was at an autograph signing, and this was a couple years before he died, so he was really old. And I thought it was so pathetic and disheartening. His daughter there was holding his hand, helping him sign each autograph on each photo. Really? He couldn't even clinch the pen. And I'm just thinking, and he's in a wheelchair, so they wheeled him in there. Yeah. He's like 2 feet from Death McGibba. His Death McGibba.
Death McGibba. Is that the name of the Death Angel?
Death McGibba.
That's the name of a comic. The next comic in Caroline's a black act. Next week, earthquake, talent. Death McGibba, motherfucker. Get ready for Twitch and Death McGibba. Give it up, nigga.
Gibbo.
Death McNigga.
Live at the Gaboo Comedy Club.
Give it up at the Jigagaboo Comedy Club. Give it up for Twitchels and Death McGibba.
You didn't talk to him because he's African American.
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
Don't make accusations.
You calling me a racist? Who did I talk to?
Bob hates the black so much he grew his hair again. Look at that. Your hair was jet black. Jet black his hair.
That was I didn't have a good dying experience.
What you?
I didn't know how to do it.
You're gonna have a dying experience very soon. That's gonna be.
I'm never.
You're gonna have a good dying experience.
I wanted. It said in black. I wanted dark hair.
What the fuck are you talking about?
You said my hair.
What?
That thing.
You've got to do something about your. I don't know, your verbal skills or something.
Forming a sentence?
Yeah. I don't know,
You listen to this cocksucker?
I don't mind that, but that's more articulate than you are.
But I do speak good, nice.
Not even close to good English. And I bet you, Dan had good ears. My next door neighbor, how old is that kid? The kid who locked herself in the apartment. They have a little baby. They're both adorable, the kids. Two girls, right?
Yeah, 4 and 1.
There's a 4-year-old and a 1-year-old.
Yeah.
The 4-year-old, little Brooke, just locked herself in the apartment. So the mom came back. I guess she just ran down the hall or something to throw something out with the little baby. And these doors locked behind you. So little Brooke locked herself in the apartment. So Dan heard her knocking on my door, and the mother had to come in to use the phone to get keys up here. So that segues brilliantly into what I was trying to say. In other words, the mom was a refugee. The mom and the little girl. Now, you could say there's a lot of reasons not to let a mom and a little girl in here. They could throw up all over the place. They could be annoying, like most kids are, and cry and ask you for shit like medicine, water, to take the pillow off their face, stuff like that.
I'm asking.
Here is the threat. This is very serious.
Very serious.
Here is the threat read by a gay guy with Tourette's.
All right. On Twitchell's,
This is the actual threat they released that went to L.A. that made L.A. shut down their school system.
Indeed, Artie.
Go
on
ahead.
the top of the letter, it says, here is the exact letter. You ready, boys? To whom it may concern, I am emailing you to confirm you of the happenings on Tuesday, December 15th, 2015. Something big is going down. Something very big. Ooh. It will make national headlines. Perhaps. Excuse me, guys. I get nervous when I try to read. Hold on.
Fine. You're doing fine.
Thank you, Artie. I appreciate the moral support.
All we got so far is Roseanne Ball is going to give that.
Perhaps even international ones. You see, my last 4 years here at one of the district high schools has been absolute hell. Pure, unmitigated, pure agony. The bullying.
Unmitigated, he was trying to say.
Unmitigated?
Yeah.
Thank you, Artie. I learn something new every day. Pure unmitigated anger, agony, excuse me, the bullying, oh my God, the loneliness, the rejection. Is it never ending? And you, for what?
You.
Just because I'm different? No, I can relate to this actually. No, it's serious,
We don't need
guys. I'm not
commentary,
kidding
yeah.
here.
We'll give commentary
No,
afterwards.
no more. No more. I am a devout Muslim. Oh, really? Yeah. Hold on. Yeah. And was once... And I'm not a devout Muslim, guys. I'm just reading a letter.
I know, but
Okay, I just give a. I'm a devout Muslim and was once. This is a letter from someone who takes it serious, and apparently they're Muslim. No more. I am a devout Muslim and was once against violence, but I have teamed up with a local jihadist cell, as it is the only way I'll be able to accomplish my massacre the correct way. I would not be able to do it to do it alone. Me and my 32 comedians. Oh, comrades.
That's Levy's email he sends to club.
I'm sorry.
Me and my 32 comedians will play your
sorry.
club all year.
I'm surrounded in a
I'll be
room.
sending you one a year. One a month.
I'm surrounded in a room with comedians. Forgive me for the misinterpretation. Every school, me and my
gotta change
32.
that microphone cover.
I know there's Tourette DNA all over the mic. Me and my 32 comrades will die tomorrow in the name of Allah. You like I said that? Allah.
Buschetti, I know.
No, seriously, this is a real letter. Every school in the LA.
Just finding out now.
Every school. Okay, excuse me. Every school in the LA Unified District is being targeted. Every school in the every school in the LA district is being targeted. We have bombs hidden in lockers. Excuse me.
Thanks for giving it away.
Already at several schools. No, because nerves and stress trigger my tics, and a letter like this is obviously making me nervous.
Well, it's 5 days ago this
If
happened.
this is Artie, I'm dead serious, and this is real.
I know, but you should turn on the radio or something.
We have bombs hidden in lockers already at several schools. This is real. They are strategically placed and are meant to crumble the foundations of the very buildings that monger so much hate and discrimination. Of
course.
I sounded it out and
how
I
much
got
stuttering
it.
takes the
Thank you,
sting
Mike.
out of it.
Thank you, buddy. I got this. Say that again, Mike.
You got this.
Thank you.
See, if this were the audio tape, I don't think LA would have shut down the school.
I think I would jump in a locker.
Mike's the best. He's like my retired
That's all,
Pillsbury
folks.
boy support team. I
The
love
LA,
it.
That's all, folks.
I can see the mayor. I can see the mayor in LA going. We have a threat. It says there are bombs in lockers. Gabo.
No, but this is very serious, guys.
It sounds like a kid wrote it.
Thank you, Mike. But let me finish this.
It's
Finish it up.
This is serious.
Very
They are
serious.
strategically placed. They are strategically placed
In the lockers.
Can I finish? They are strategically placed and are meant to crumble the foundations of the very of the very buildings that monger so much hate and discriminations. They are pressure cooker bombs hidden in the hidden in hold on. They're hidden in backpacks around the school. They are loaded with 20 pounds of gunpowder. Get this, guys. Not only are these.
Are you goofing on it?
Not only are they. This is a serious situation, Mike.
Yeah.
And just because it's being read by someone who has a disability doesn't mean this letter doesn't hold merit.
Right.
My Sharona.
Thank you. Not only are there bombs, guys, but there are nerve gas agents. So to go over at a specific time. Guys, you gotta understand, Tourette syndrome is tough as it is, but when you read things that make you nervous and stressed, that brings my tics out. This is very sad, but I gotta be honest. But I gotta be honest. But there are nerve gas agents.
On off. She says on off.
It's too hard for Bob.
But I gotta say, Artie, but there are.
Are you almost done?
Yeah, but there are nerve gas agents set to go off at a specific time during lunch hour. To top it off, my brothers in Allah and I have Apparently they got big bad rifles. Glock 18 machine pistols and Mariska. What isn't that an
Mariska
actress?
Hargitay they have.
I was going to say she's a Law and Order. God, I hope she has nothing to do with this.
They wrote Mariska Hargitay on it?
You.
Well, he said Mariska Hargitay.
Not only are there bombs, Artie, Bob. Hey, listen, Stacy, guys.
So they have guns and Mariska Hargitay.
But their nerve gas agent's set to go off at a specific time. We don't know when we're going to be hit. During lunch hour, perhaps. Gibbo. Gibbo. To top it off, my brothers in law and I have Kalashnikov.
You read this already. You read it already.
Glock 18. No,
right,
yes.
stop talking.
Here you go. And multiple headline grenades. The students at every school, last sentence. The students at every school in the LA United District will be massacred mercilessly. And there is nothing you can do to stop it.
Oh, wow. Well, that is hard.
But the whole thing is that religion does not make you a good person or
no
a
one's
bad
saying that. A lot of
person.
times it makes you worse.
It does. That's what I'm saying.
I have an uncle,
a
he's a
fucking
rabbi,
book
he's an
that I
asshole.
fucking did lines off in a fucking hotel is going to
What'd you
send.
do?
I did lines off of that fucking
the Bible?
And the fuck you like you haven't either. God damn it, or any other fucking comic out there.
I would try to get another book.
Okay, there ain't no other book.
Yeah, but
okay, fuck the yellow pages dragging that big shit around. But the whole
you know
thing
what? I
is,
usually take the menu.
listen,
in-room dining was good.
Artie,
can I get the bacon? BLT?
Wait a minute. You would go to a hotel room and you would have nothing to do coke off, so you would find the Bible.
That was in the drawer. Okay,
You get cocaine off the Bible.
yes, I'm going to hell. Take me to hell. There is
I
no
didn't say
fucking.
that.
I don't know.
I think that makes you
do
more rock
good
and roll.
for people in this fucking. My lifetime, I fucking do the right thing, and that's what's going to take me
That's the
to a
important
better
thing.
place. And that's the only thing that fucking counts.
No, it
and
is,
It doesn't
because-
matter what fucking you believe in a fucking
No.
book that was written by who the fuck you know.
God didn't write the
Who
book
do you
himself. He had
know that
people
wrote
write
this
it.
fucking
I've
book.
been, I've been in a group therapy and mental institution that were not this crazy.
let me tell you.
We talked about Trump a little bit. The Forrest Trump character, we'll try to continue with it. I did write a song parody to the song "Mother" by Pink Floyd about Trump. A preview is out. We're going to try to produce this, but it's like, Donald, do you think he'll drop the bomb? Donald, do you think Hillary will get schlonged? Donald, will you lose to Dr. Ben Carson? Donald, will you make America fucking great again? Donald, will you stop the Clintons sinning? Donald, will you make us sick and tired of fucking winning? Donald, if they ask you for policies, point to your shiny hair and stall. Oh, yeah. Donald will make Mexico pay for the fucking wall. Donald, I don't mean to be rude. But sometimes if you look real quick, your wife looks like a dude. Donald, the press is giving her shit and saying she's dumb because she asked, what are drones? Ooh, yeah. Tell her to Google it and finally remember when first ladies were smarter than their phones. Hush now, Donald, Donald. Don't make Hillary cry. Oh, that's great. That's so fucking great. Oh, we got to keep working on that. We got to keep working on that. Donald, do you think it's true Bill Clinton didn't inhale when he smoked a spliff? Donald, do you think between Bill Clinton's cock and Jeb Bush, which one is more stiff? Oh, I love it. Donald, would they put me in the firing line? Ooh, yeah. Could you say Megyn Kelly's bleeding from her pussy one more time? You know how many massage therapists I've asked that? But I went to one of those happy ending places.
Oh, they're good.
Well, stop it.
What they?
Oh, they're good. How creepy. I went to a job. Oh, they're good. Oh, they're fucking good.
Bring her up to the apartment. And she
Get
goes,
out on the 6th floor.
She goes, will you just sit with me for a while? So I go, okay. So she got her head on my lap. She's got no TV.
You gotta be kidding
She's
me.
out. So I go, hey, do you mind if I play with your boobs? She goes,
wait,
okay.
you talked in that voice too?
No,
You realize you just did
it's
her voice.
addicting once you're.
He did both voices. You forgot he was doing that voice. Then I said, "Can I play with your boobs?" Then she said, "Sure."
And, yeah,
That's Steve Steph's
that's
voice.
not like
She turns into Jack Klugman. That's the drug. You get a high voice. That's what happens.
Yeah, it's very.
Then I said, "Can I use your bathroom?" She said, "Sure." I just took a shit. Then I said, "I've got a lighting company. Do you want a card?" Yeah, why? I just opened a nightclub. Then she said, then I said, "Do you mind if I take a few hours to attach the chain in my pocket to my wallet?" I don't care. Are you in the militia in Minneapolis or something? Then I said, "I've got to deliver a pizza tomorrow at 8. Can I leave?" Then she said, "I guess." Then I said,
"Who's high pitch?"
Then I said, "Does my hair look good like this?" And she said, "What hair?" Then I said, "When we go to Hollywood, we lay down on the star where Fred Mertz died." Then she said, "Who the fuck is Fred Mertz? I want to rip your dick off with my mouth." And I said, "Did you even realize you kept doing the voice?" We gotta get the tape. We gotta isolate that. Then I said, "Hey, can I play with your tits?" That's what he really said.
You said that, Steve?
Yeah.
He forgot he was. I love Grillo. He's been here for 30 seconds. The funniest 30 seconds in the history of the podcast. The kids I went to high school with, there's nobody that, to me, there's nobody who could be in their same race who invents the smartphone. You know? Who does that? I mean, how big is Asia? Are they what? All these kids? Because those companies got to recruit too, like the football teams. Just the way the Cowboys and the Giants recruit guys. Google, Apple, all these motherfuckers. Microsoft, they all go after these kids. They find out, go to MIT. Who's the number one nerd draft? The nerd draft. They should fucking air that. We're looking at these football players. We get it. Same thing. I mean, he does a 4.140. Okay, we get it. Same guy. A defensive back in the NFL is cookie cutter. It comes out of a factory. It's the same dude. He might have dreads. He might not have dreads. Might have a tattoo on his neck. Might not have. Might have 8 kids. He might not have 8 kids. Yeah, come on. What we really should be watching is the nerd draft. Google takes Ahmad Deborter. He's here. He has no children. It's so direct opposite. Like, you know, when these kids, these 21-year-old kids in the draft, they come up, they have 8 kids already, and the wives, and, you know, the announcers for ESPN, like, what Rich Eisen pretend it's not racial. Well, there he is. There's Lavernius. He's there. That's his son. I believe that's his daughter. That's his other son. That's his other daughter. That's his mother of the son. That's the mother of the daughter. That's the mother. That's his mother. That's his mother's other husband. That's his other wife. That's his other daughter. That's Lavernius's other son. That's his daughter. Lavernius is 21 years old, and he has a son who's in high school. This is great. The white defensive back gets up there. It's just him. Even his parents couldn't make it. His father was in work. Father couldn't get out of his job. He's an engineer. the nerd draft for Google. Okay, all right, next up is, let's see. Here's the nerd commissioner, Sajid Kamban. Next up is MIT. MIT takes out of a private high school in Shreveport, Utah. They take Bahim Kolfita. Bahim is up here. No, he doesn't have baby mom. He's never gotten laid. No one is not only do not have children. No one has gotten laid yet. I assume they might tonight. Let's hear his speech. Thank you. I am happy to be here. I have a grade point average of 5.8 out of 4. 5.8. I did the extra credit. 1.8. I did that instead of getting laid. I got a 1.8. I built a robot. When I was 6, I built a robot that actually took my mother's temperature. When I was 8 years old, I built a robot that went to the pharmacy. My dad was at work. So there was no time. My mother would get the flu. And I built a robot that went to the pharmacy and got a thermometer and some swabs, whatever it needed. It made a list first. Now, one robot made a list of what he needed. Then the other robot went to the pharmacy and got all this stuff. God, watching Fox News. I know I'm getting older, man. The broads are unbelievably hot, but you know old people watch this fucking thing. You go from a smoking hot young chick, every commercial. Every commercial. Let me tell you something. You want to start a business, go into the fucking type of insulin business. There are 47,000 different insulin companies. And they all advertise on Fox News. It's either Gold Bond medicated powder for nerve damage to your feet from diabetes. It's either that or it's dark urine from diabetes. It's either that or it's your neck hurts from diabetes. It's that or you have blurred vision from diabetes. There you go. Crestor, Lintor, Lantus, Vantus, Frantus. It works with a diabolic steroid. It's the same old couple walking. It looks like Barbara and George Bush. They're walking. And then the one goes, now that I'm on Lantus, I'm back in the game. And then we get to the big fucking finale. The finale of all these commercials. The side effects. That is the Rosalita. The side effects are the Rosalita of all these fucking commercials. Like if you're watching, if a diabetes commercial is in concert, say you're at a concert, there's a diabetes commercial. You're seeing Lantus in concert. Lantus! Those little things, it tells you what's wrong, it tells you what it can do for you, happy times. And then it leaves the stage, it goes dark, and you're like, the people who don't know it, they start to leave like, no, dude, they didn't do side effects yet. They didn't do the side effects yet, we can't leave. I know you want to beat traffic, but have you ever seen the side effect? No, come on, not live. You ever see side effects live? No. Lantus comes back out. Fucking Lantus! Are you ready? Are you ready, Boston? Some people have reported. Say it again. The crowd cheers. Some people have reported. Bloody stool. High blood pressure, bloody stool, blurry vision. Blurry vision. Then like Springsteen or Dylan with those songs with too many words and it's like blinded by the light, they just ramble it off. Blurry vision. Insomnia.
Sweating. Sweating's a big one.
Sweating. Yeah, print them out. See if you can
Tremors.
Print them out.
Okay.
Yeah, print it all out. I'll do the side effects. First of all, they I guess one person says like they feel like this, and the other person says they feel like this. Totally opposite, but they have to report it because technically two people in the focus group. And so you hear diarrhea, constipation. What is it? Diarrhea, constipation. Sweating, not sweating. You feel hot, you feel cold. You feel like you don't want to go outside. You feel like you want to go outside. You feel like you want to call your friend. You don't want to call your friend. You feel sensitive, suicidal. They're all suicidal. Suicidal. Some people, ears started bleeding. Bloody ears, bloody stool, bloody nose. Some people feel like they don't want to go up and shave. Some people for 3 days didn't feel like shaving. Depression, suicidal tendencies. Excitement, happiness. Every one of them. And then that's it. That's half of their booking book there in the advertising department of Fox News. The other half, catheters.
Oh.
And I can't even look at it. There's new types of catheters.
Oh.
And you got a guy looks at you like, a guy looks like, Tom Coughlin. Hi, I'm Tom Coughlin, the ex-New York Giant. And, yeah, I use catheters. Have for the longest time. And the catheters nowadays are not what they used to be. Not painful. They show an old catheter. It looks like a wooden back scratcher.
Oh, God.
And we got people shoving this fucking in their fucking cock. A piece of driftwood. That's the old catheter with splinters. And the new one looks like, the thing the dentist puts in your mouth and like to put water, keeps your mouth moist. It looks, again, it looks comfortable, but you realize what's happening. You're shoving it in your dick. You're shoving it in your dick. That's the finale. So that's Fox News. They go from a smoking hot blonde talking about ISIS and how shitty Barack Obama is. That's all. Every guy, I'm a fan. I watch it, but I watch CNN too. But that Chris Cuomo pontificates. I wanted a list of the side effects.
It's right where I circled. Common side effect.
Oh, is that a list?
Yeah.
You circled something here? Oh, okay. Jeez, I'm losing my fucking. Yeah. Do the side effects. And the whole crowd, side effects. The finale is side effects. You've heard what Lantus does. You've heard what it costs. You've heard what insurance it takes. You've seen the people who use it. You've seen the new carrying case. Convenient carrying case.
Da-na-da-na-na-na-na.
And now we see this. What's up, everybody? Lantus walks back out. What's up, everybody? I'm Lantus. 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 Are you ready? The guitar player goes into the intro for side effect. Common side effects of Lantus include.
I wish there was a camera in
What do they include? What do they include?
He's doing Lantus and the audience, folks.
I have it right here. I have what they include right the fuck here. Let's hear it, Minneapolis. Minneapolis, do you want to hear the Lantus side effects? The radio station for old people are here. Greta Van Sustra's include pain, redness, swelling or itching at injection site, hypoglycemia, low blood sugar. Again, they didn't give me what I wanted. We need just a list where I just list them. Because hunger, weakness, sweating, tremors, irritability. Who's irritable here? From Lantus. Trouble concentrating, rapid breathing, fast heartbeat, fainting, seizure, severe hypoglycemia can be fatal. Bloody ears, bloody nose, sweaty, diarrhea, constipation. Old age, young age. Okay, well, we're going to get... Dan gave me the direct opposite of what I asked for. I just... We're going to... I need a full... I don't know. I need a full list of them. Well, you get it. You get the bit. a full list where I could have rattled them off. Would have been perfect. We don't have that. Yeah. So there's catheters. Oh, that's fucking grotesque. I don't care what a catheter looks like. You're concentrating on the wrong area. Don't try to make it look good and comfortable, okay? You're wasting your time with your first draft with the nerd draft. You know, Lantis. You drafted the guys in the nerd draft. Don't make it look better. I don't care about the packaging. What you got to work on is a cure for ever needing a catheter. The thing that makes me not need it. That's my problem. The fact that something I have to fucking stick in my dick exists.
Oh, God. Oh.
For the love of Christ. So yeah, the Atlantis ends with he ends with some of these can be fatal. Thank you. At 3:00 at Benihana on 56th Street. I'll tell you. Benihana, man. They still do it right. Holy shit. I kept saying it was a bunch of comedians. It was like Benny Ha-Ha's. You know, that's the place where a man in a chef hat and a white chef outfit gets behind this big stove. You sit around the big stove like you're playing Texas Hold'em. And the guy cooks. Steak, chicken, rice, peppers, fry. It's all fried. And, you know, he does tricks in between the way. He's like the David Blaine of rice. And the pussy's not as good, though. Clearly. He doesn't get David Blaine pussy, this guy. But, you know, do a thing where he does some pretty childish stuff. We're all adults there. We've all been there before. He builds a pyramid out of the onions. And you go, all right. And then you got a fake, oh, great. I've seen the onion pyramid thing like 1,000,000 times. You know, and he you can tell he's bored. That's his challenge. He gets up in the morning and is like, oh, God, I got to make the onion pyramid. How many times I got to make the pyramid onion thing? 12? There's 12 fucking tables coming in today? Oh, Christ. I think we were his first. And he really mailed in the onion thing. You know, it's kind of like Stewart is giving you the seatbelt speech. That's how he makes the onions. And then, you know, there's like a bed of rice, a big bed of rice. And then he puts the, I don't even quite understand this one. It's kind of creepy. He puts the spatula thing that he flips with underneath the fried rice while it's frying. And it's a bed of rice. And then he just makes it look like the heart's beating, like the rice is pumping up. It kind of looks like you're giving somebody a Dutch oven or something. That's far, you know, putting the sheet over your head and farting with a chicken, you know, in the bed. You know, a Dutch oven. It looks like someone's giving Dutch oven under the rice. And he keeps looking at you. You're like, oh, yeah, hey. And like he's waiting for applause. All right, dude. You know, I'm 48. I'll eat the rice now. I don't need you to fucking play tricks with the rice. And a pyramid, okay, great. Yeah. Your greatest trick is you're making $800 disappear.
Now, do they throw anything like a shrimp or something? Or
yeah, the shrimp. You know, they got the shrimp. And they cut the wings off the shrimp. And first of all, that's creepy too. He cuts the tail off the shrimp while it's frying, but he kind of jerks it off. And he kind of looks like, hey, whoa, dude, come on, hey, what the fuck are you doing? It looks like he's jerking off the shrimp. And he gives you a weird look like, hey, get away from me. I almost called the cops. I was with, every weekend I was with Mike Lawler, Shecky. You know, either with a bunch of our friends or whatever. We hung out. And he went to Montclair State and majored in marketing. And he has a degree, which is, you know, it's just like, here's the equivalent to a marketing degree from Montclair State, New Jersey. The next time you go out, buy Hostess cupcakes, the back cardboard thing, rip it off. It's the same thing. It's just as valuable in the workplace in a job interview. The back of a Hostess cupcakes thing, the cardboard part, rip it off. You can even have some of the cupcakes still on it. You know, when the cupcake sticks, that's equal in a job interview to a Montclair State marketing degree. Me and Mike could both be in a job interview. And the guy goes, well, we've gone through it all. You're both equal. You're both equal. You're both white, so we can't do that thing we do when one's black or Hispanic, some form of minority. Neither one of you has a turban or a burqa, so we got to do something. Okay, so we'll go by degrees in college. What do you guys have? Mike goes, well, I have I have a Bachelor of Arts marketing degree from Montclair State, New Jersey, in Montclair, New Jersey. That's about 2 miles from where I grew up. And my high school's 3 miles from where I grew up, so I'm getting closer to home. Big town union. Yeah, oh, wow, okay. And the guy fakes impressed. Well, okay, Mark. Artie, what do you have? Today I had dessert. I had my tuna salad on rye with French fries and ketchup and Russian dressing. It's a delicacy, my uncle says. And I had a big grape soda. And for dessert, I had Hostess cupcakes. I have in my pocket, I have the cardboard thing that you pull off. And it has cupcake on it. That's all I have. Okay, so the boss goes, okay, so Art, you have that, and Mike, what do you have again? The Bachelor? Okay, let me talk to the guys. Cardboard thing, yeah. We could scrape off the cupcake, or somebody could eat it. Montclair State, who, any athletes? Artie, you have the job. A marketing degree from Montclair. Okay, Eric Trump. We had fun with this guy. Eric Trump is Donald Trump's, I believe it's his second kid. And it's clear that Eric is the guy that might go for the throne. Donald Trump Jr. is laying back because I think Donald Trump Jr. might. I have no proof of this, but he just has that look like he traffics young girls for sex.
Oh, whoa.
Like he looks like he's got some dungeon. Hello, people. It's your master. Silence! As you know, your master's father is running for the most important job in the land. As you know, you people are disgusting scum. You exist for one reason and one reason only. You have an orifice I like to put my hard cock in. And you say, Donald, you can get anyone you want. Why us? Why us? Precisely because I can get anyone I want. Read between the lines. As for the campaigning on the stump, I'll leave that to my young idiot brother. Ha 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 ha! I refuse to learn the rhetoric. And while I think our father is amazing, do not get me wrong. He's an amazing man. Amazing father. Amazing man, amazing father. I didn't want to sound like Charles Nelson Riley stuttering through it. He's crazy. These interviews have become quite an embarrassment. As you know, I handle the black ops for the family. Every once in a while, Donald will look at me and give the nod. That means someone's going. I'm like, aye, Dad. Sometimes he makes up his mind to kill someone, have someone killed. He can't get his hands dirty, of course. And he goes back on it by putting on a pair of sweatpants that are very, very ironed and very, very staticky. So it looks like they're kind of ironed. They ironed the shirt. It's a long story. He can fit in with the other operatives, our other children, because our father has them all over the world. I now have 5. They will all stand like Mussolini. And while I enjoy our father's fortune, Eric will probably, like that Kennedy broad, be put in a mental institution, if not killed. But I've gone around to everyone at the party and said calmly, I don't want anything to happen to him. Well, my mother's alive.
Which one?
It's statements like that, Dan, that'll get you the Black Ops call. The Trump on the stump hump. Fetty Wap. My name is Fetty Wap. I like the cop slop, 5 o'clock slop. Bijou Phillips, 3 a.m. pop. My name is Fetty Wap. Okay, here's Eric Trump. Now you tell me if he sounds crazy. We goofed on this a bit, but I had to rewatch it. It's like people on Twitter enjoyed us goofing on this quite a bit. We'll come back and after we listen to this and his, as I call it, rhetoric, and you tell me I wanna re-edit it. You tell me good spots I can edit it, Dan, and I'm gonna ask you what I want to see what Steve Torelli thinks. And Gunner. But
the bishop.
Again, this is not like the roast. We might stop and start. It's just a fun thing to fuck with. It's just so much fun. I might let it play through, but I want you to really think what's going to happen to Eric Trump. His head might explode. And I think his older brother will have him lobotomized because of this interview. He says, look, what we learned from this interview is several things. Here's what's been amazing that I know in history. The 69 Mets. Louis Armstrong's recording of Potato Head Blues. The blowjob I got from a porn star in front of the Delano in Miami at 5 a.m. January 08. Can I say amen, motherfucker, to that? You can praise my new car, praise the Lord. And you can walk by a pet shop and say, I just love that little dog in the window. But is that love? No, that is lust. That is a pornographic movie. And the other thing, apparently, that's been amazing is everyone Eric Trump has ever met, according to this. Amazing or great? So let's play this and have some of our fun. And Melania coming up right after this.
How about Melania, Donald Trump, your stepmother? Would she be a good first lady, and will she be joining us here on the record soon? We keep asking.
Get ready.
Yeah, well, listen, she's an amazing person. She's incredibly solid. You know, and right now she's really focusing on being a mom. I mean, she's really an amazing mother, Baron, and I give her all the credit in the world. And, you know, this is kind of an amazing process, especially at that point in a young kid's life. And, you know, his father's running for commander-in-chief. Our father is, but, you know, we're a little bit older and we understand the world more, and it's really amazing that she's doing such a good job kind of mentoring him and, you know, taking such great care of him. And believe me, she's by my father's side, you know, all the time at the debates and this and that. But she's a really amazing person. She's a wonderful person, and she would make a great first lady. I mean, she really is solid as a rock.
That to your father.
I can't get enough. I mean, he said it 5 times in the same exact way. And the last one he says, amazing person, wonderful person. I mean, she's an amazing person, wonderful person. I mean, it's clear that he was briefed. You know, Don Trump is Jr., his older brother, got the marching orders from, you know, the old man in the Oval Office and said, have Eric say this. We bought the rights to the word amazing. Every time somebody says it, ka-ching, ka-ching. It's like that earthquake bit when he says about Teresa Hines and being married to her. You know the one? No. Well, he says, I'm not going to work if I'm married to Teresa Hines like John Kerry. Someone said to me, hey, earthquake, you want to work? Want to be president? I'm like, shit, my bitch own ketchup. Every time a nigga order French fry, ka-ching, ka-ching. So in this case, you substitute nigger for amazing. Every time they say amazing, ka-ching, ka-ching. And you know Herman Cain is like, I tell you what, this Herman Cain weighing in on this bullshit. These 2 kids are fucking bright. These 2 kids are bright. Down on my man. That's why I support this motherfucker. He raising these kids right. And that Ivanka bitch, Jesus, H. Christmas. I mean, I'm of course, as you know, I'm a God-going man. God-fearing. But that is, I'll tell you what. I mean, listen to him, Dad. I mean, it had to be rehearsed, right?
Yes.
I mean, do you think he went to some sort of class? Like we should, you know, hit these words, you know, amazing. Because a lot of these speakers, like Ted Cruz does the thing with the thumb, the Clinton thing, you know, where he makes a point with the thumb and he hammers it home. Hillary does it, and Clinton did it close to the chest. Hillary does it out. They're courses. To me, it proves they're not telling the truth. They're bullshit.
He like went to one of those trainers that if you get deposed or if you're in court,
Yeah.
you know, they just drill you over and over. Say amazing, amazing, amazing.
Right. Well, that's what it sounds like. And they call him up. He's all nervous. He got a scotch. Eric, it's your father. Well, not right now. He's on the couch. We just got finished watching the first Ashley Banfield. It wasn't Ashley Banfield. She's amazing. But I'm sorry. Greta Van Site. Yeah, she's amazing. She's not amazing. Are you doing something amazing right now, Eric? Because you know we have cameras. Well, having an amazing drink of scotch, amazing. And so I almost feel sorry for him. Dan, listen to him. Do you feel sorry for him?
Yes, I do. Donald Trump Jr., I do not feel sorry
Why?
for. I don't know. He just has like an attitude. Like a.
Well, yeah, so what do you think? The other one doesn't?
Yeah, but Eric looks a little more humble, I think.
Well, yeah, that's for sure. He got that baby face, but you know those people kill you.
If I'm Melania, I'm making sure I'm making sure Donald Trump Jr. is not in the same changing room as me.
What? What? Again, Dan, of course. Listen, he made himself the woman in the scenario. Dude, you are
No, not me, Melania.
You said if I'm Melania. If I'm Melania.
Right, I'm not trusting him.
No, right, no, you are the woman. You make yourself the woman.
Okay, whatever.
I am not goofing on you anymore. I'm not doing it. You're not putting me through that.
No.
I feel like maybe you're planted, like to test me. You identify with the woman in the story that you say. He goes, if I'm Melania, and I wish I was, because I could just, without any stigma attached, get the cat. Wait, explain what you just said. Donald Trump Jr. is
I
not
think
in the
Donald Trump Jr. probably goes after Melania. You theorized Eric did. I think Donald Trump Jr. does more.
I never theorized that. I was joking around.
I'm joking around.
Oh, that's terrible. That's even worse. That's even worse news. Oh, that was a joke. I get it now, right? Do you have your joke bell? Did you get one yet?
No.
Just ring it next time. Instead of telling the joke, ring it. The comedy train is charging along, and here comes old Dan Cassidy, the Sundance Kid. Hold up right there. Stop the comedy train. If I'm Melania, I don't want Donald. But you don't see how you identify you became a woman. You said it's almost like you put.
It wasn't amazing because I've never seen a game end like that with a three-pointer on one side. Then they're coming down with 4 seconds left. The game is on the line. All of a sudden, I see the back of Dan's head. And he's cheering, but I don't know if it went in.
Well, that's what I saw. I don't know if Dan's. I don't think I saw Bob saw it fine, but.
No, I basically had to move over a little bit, and by the time I seen them jumping up and down, and the ball was coming like out of the net on the bottom.
Bob, were you educated with the Bowery Boys? And the way you talk, I seen them. I've never met someone with worse grammar who's an adult. Like,
yeah, but it works for me.
It does.
Yeah. Look, that's all I seen. I seen the fucking thing, the ball coming through the net on the bottom. It came out already. And I don't know if it went in. It might have went in. It might have missed.
I really thought by this age I'd be hanging out with a better class of people. Every Saturday it disappears. No one knows.
It was Sunday.
It's communal. He's communal at the church, and he doesn't talk to anybody.
You do go to church?
Yeah.
Oh.
Ask him why.
Why do you go to church?
Why? Why does it make a difference?
Because you told me. I mean,
I don't want to tell him.
Why?
Well,
Who's he going to tell?
I don't.
He's not going to be able to pronounce anything you say.
Yeah. They won't even know why you went to the cathedral.
He does it to be communal, to meet people. But then he doesn't talk to anybody.
I go for a sense of community.
Community? You can
See what I mean?
You can just go to the community
He
center.
can't repeat the story.
I know, but this is what happened to this country. That's why we need Trump to take over and fucking throw everyone out.
Well, hey, listen, that's not going to happen.
Fuck Telemundo.
Fuck who? Telemundo, you mean?
Well, yeah, him too.
Well, you do
Sick
sound
of this world, man.
You sound like you should be a Trump speechwriter.
I fucking I have the same beliefs he has, but in a cleverer way.
What?
Yes, I do.
You sound retarded.
I say, if you get every illegal
I'll say.
alien,
I think about you 30 seconds before we talk.
Yeah. I'm sure.
I was watching television. Dan goes, we have to call Angie. I'm like, oh Christ. So.
Okay. Yo. Who do you have in the background pretending to laugh at your jokes?
That's Dan. He's laughing like everybody else is laughing.
No, Artie, no one laughs at your jokes anymore, Artie.
Well, that's why I'm working.
No, Artie, you're a hack. Okay,
Oh, shut up. Handsy, shut up, you idiot. Let's get to the bottom of why you're banned from the radio again. I'm a hack. You're such a moron. What do you know about a hack?
No.
You live in your basement. You fat fuck. It's 420. Are you smoking weed with your buddies?
Yo, Artie, don't interrupt me.
Go ahead, hack. Go ahead, idiot.
Yo, faggot.
You're a moron.
Yo, faggot.
Let's talk about Howard. Let's talk about why you got thrown off of Howard.
No, asshole. Don't take your anger out at me.
I don't have any anger.
No, asshole. Don't interrupt me. Keep your fucking mouth shut for a minute.
Oh, go right ahead.
No, you piece of shit. Keep your mouth shut for a second.
But I'm white. I can do whatever I want.
Keep your mouth shut for a second.
White people talk what we want.
Keep your fucking mouth shut for a second.
You're brown.
Don't ever talk. Don't interrupt me. I'm the boss right now. Keep your fucking mouth shut.
You're a moron.
Keep your mouth shut. Keep your mouth shut, Artie.
But you're brown. You don't tell me what to do. I'm white.
No,
remember?
I don't care.
Remember? Go ahead.
No, trust me.
Go ahead, Hansie. Go ahead. You have the floor. Go ahead.
No.
Just don't fall through it. Go ahead. I'm sorry. It's 420.
Yo, Filato, how much fucking Artie jizz you have in your fucking mouth, you fucking faggot?
Well, if you had contact with another human being, maybe they'd be laughing.
No. Artie, I don't need people to pretend to put me over, Artie. I don't need people to pretend to put me
your
over.
mother's hand will laugh if she's putting food under the door.
No, Artie, why don't you admit that you're angry at me because you can't come out of the closet? Because in jail, you got raped in your ass.
I don't know.
You can't admit that. So you're fucking angry about getting raped in your ass. And you fucking have this racist tendency, and you have this hatred for fucking gay people.
I mean, I know. I don't like you. Are you gay too?
No, I'm not gay.
Well, you said I hate you because you're gay now and brown or what?
No.
Why do I hate you? Because you're gay? I don't hate you. I think it's fine that you're gay.
No.
You just said I hate you because you're gay. What are you talking about?
No.
First of all, thank you for doing that on my show. Danzy's gay. Well,
no, Artie, you're gay because you got raped in the ass.
No. Well, that's being raped.
No, you got raped in the ass, right?
How dare you make fun of that?
You got traded for a pack of smokes.
Okay.
And a Mexican.
Who's a hack now? Who's a hack now? That bit. Somebody 40-year-old prison bit.
No, a Mexican came in your mouth, right?
Go right ahead.
No, a Mexican came in your mouth.
Angie, it's 420. Now, is that the reason you stay the weight 420 because you're into weed?
No, but Mexican. No, tell me, did a Mexican come in your mouth though?
Is that the reason? Yes, several did. Now let's go on.
No, it's like, see.
Do you want what is my part in this? What is my part in this comedy bit?
Asshole. You're making fun of me, but you'll never make fun of Howard, even though he tried to kill you, basically.
Right, he tried to kill me.
And you're too
I'm sure he tried to kill me.
No, you're too much of a pussy to fucking badmouth Howard, even though he killed you, and he probably
killed me. You're right. I might be in hell if this is the conversation.
No, and he probably fucked your ex-girlfriend, probably.
Yeah,
I guarantee you fucked
exactly
your
what happened.
ex-girlfriend.
That's exactly what happened. All right, well, are you done with your theories, Tubby?
Artie, Howard probably fucked Dana, probably. He probably did.
Okay, right. I'm the only one who fucked Dana by dating her.
No.
Now listen, let's go on.
Dana didn't like you though. Dana didn't like you. She only used you for the.
Angie, let's talk about all the broads you fucked because I have a second to kill.
No, I didn't fuck any bras. I'm a loser. I'm a loser. Artie, you're saying I'm a
well,
loser.
now you're talking sense. To the place where your horses run free. And what's he thinking about? All the jockeys that were there before me. Think of that. That's fucking eerie. It's so good. But it was Saturday night. I guess I made it all right. It ain't much to stand. Basically, so here's CNN's coverage of one of the biggest music people ever to die. 4 black people you kind of know, surrounding Anderson Cooper, screaming out non sequitur black things. Funky cool brother, funkadelic, hip hop, Dr. Dre, dog. dog, front dog, brother. Funky, for P. Diddy to the hoot that, head to the izzle. Ha ha ha. Can I get a what? Can I get a nigga loving mama who's a slut? Can I get a hee-haw? Can I get a nigga loving mama who like brouhaha? Can I get a it? Can I get a nigga loving mama who like shit? Can I get a bing? Can I get a nigga loving like sing? Can I get a hoo? Can I get a nigga loving mama who like brew? Why do women like to make fun of guys like we're dolts? The great Nick DiPaolo has a joke about, how men always look stupid in commercials. It's true. He talks about, the joke is, a commercial for a computer. So easy, even Dad could use it. You mean the guy who bought the computer? And it's true. In every commercial, the guy looks like a dolt. The woman is the smartest fucking person on the planet.
Oh, Dad.
Right, exactly. The fucking two ass dick kids. Oh, Dad, you're in a house with heat. Because of Dad. Because of the idiot. You two little gutter snipes. Little shithead kids. Yeah. But that's it. The dad's always there. And there's a political correct hierarchy for being smart in TV commercials. I'll give you what it is, okay? A white man is always the dumbest person in a commercial. If there's a commercial with a bunch of different ethnicities or genders in it, the white man will always be the dummy. He's always the dum-dum. Okay? Then we go to the black man is always the dum-dum. If it's not as dumb as the white guy, if it's a black guy and a white guy, the black guy's always the black guy's a genius. The white guy's the dummy. Case in point, like Geico has a commercial right now for insurance, and a black guy and a white guy get into a fender bender. The black guy was smart enough to get Geico, and a sensible, light-skinned, is he black, is he white, multinational person shows up who works for Geico, and he's in shape, he's got his shirt tucked in with a clipboard, and he's your representative. And him and the dark-skinned black guy are having a nice conversation because they're the smart people. The white guy has his shirt untucked and he's got the shitty. He was dumb and he got the wrong insurance company, and he's the moron. And the black guy and the guy who you don't know what he is are laughing at the white guy. Black guy's very efficient. And this idiot, Dennis Haysbert, is this moron didn't get Allstate. Look at this white moron. Yeah, because that's usually the case. All right, so okay, there you go. What trumps a black man? A black woman. A black woman can do no wrong in a television commercial. A black woman in a television commercial is always Einstein. Okay? So the next person is a white woman. A white woman. Now, what's more politically correct? Is it gender or race? This is an interesting question. In a TV commercial, who is smarter all the time, a white woman or a black man? Well, guess what? You know what always trumps it? This is interesting. Men are always dumber in a commercial. So a black woman is smarter. No, a white woman is smarter than a black man. Okay? So if these three people are in a commercial, white man, black man, white woman, the white guy is always unbelievably retarded. He's doing the wrong thing. He's the dummy. If they're all at a diner, he's the one who goes, "Oh, I don't have my wallet." He's curly. The black man is the second dumbest. They're two adult men having a conversation like, "Oh, I didn't bring the right calculator or whatever the fuck the commercial's for. But guess who did? Guess who's unbelievably bright? The white waitress. She comes over goofing on them. Well, if you guys wore these sneakers, like me, you wouldn't be dumb. And then the guys don't have enough money for the check, and the white waitress says, I'll pick this one up for you two idiots. Because that always happens. Okay. Now, here we go. Who's even smarter than the white woman in a TV commercial? You guessed it. The black woman. I don't even want to get into Hispanics. Because they, right now with all the anti-Mexican Trump stuff, a Mexican woman in a commercial is the single most intelligent person who's ever lived. If there's now because of all of Trump's bullshit and all the sympathy people want to have towards Mexicans, a Mexican guy, very smart, but a Mexican broad, holy shit. She's going to have an IQ north of 160 right now. But in just a regular commercial, the black woman, if she shows up in that same commercial I just talked about, if it's a white guy, black guy, white woman comes in and she seems smart, if they want to have a tag where someone comes in and is even smarter than the white woman, it's a black woman. Okay? So in the commercial awards, I am now going to announce for the 30th straight year the smartest character in a normal TV commercial in America, the black woman. If someone outsmarts all of them, it's a black woman. You can't be smarter than a black woman in a TV commercial. Unless it's this day and age and you're a Mexican woman. Okay? Okay, so here's the rundown. If Stephen Hawking is in a commercial, all right? And I don't know, and then Barack Obama is in a commercial. Obama's smarter than Hawking. Then you have, say, Maya Angelou. She's smarter than Obama. No, Whoopi Goldberg we'll go with. Whoopi Goldberg's smarter than Obama, and she's smarter than, of course, Stephen Hawking. Stephen Hawking's a white man. No, he's handicapped. That's interesting. Who's a really smart white guy, like a genius? Like a known for being a genius, but say Einstein's alive, all right? So we'll go with that. A dead white guy might be a trump card. Okay, so Einstein's in a commercial. Albert Einstein, he's a Jew. Wait a minute. Okay, Albert Einstein. He's always the dumbest because he's a white guy. Then Barack Obama, he's always smarter than Einstein. Whoopi Goldberg, always smart. Whoopi Goldberg is always smarter in a commercial than Barack Obama and Albert Einstein. No, I'm sorry. I messed up. It's the white waitress. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, let's go back. All right. Albert Einstein, always the dumbest. Barack Obama, smarter than Albert Einstein. Joy Behar is your waitress. Joy Behar in a TV commercial is smarter than Barack Obama and Albert Einstein. And the smartest person in that commercial is I'll give you okay, it's what's her face. I got the perfect one. It's who's the fuck, I have the perfect one. Angela Bassett. Angela Bassett. If Angela Bassett shows up, she's smarter than who's the white broad I talked about?
Joy Behar.
Okay, she's smarter than Joy Behar. Who's smarter than Barack Obama? But the dumbest of dummies in that commercial, the idiot who's wearing the wrong sneakers, got the wrong insurance company, can't work the computer, doesn't know anything about paying a check, doesn't know anything about modern laptops, always uses the wrong shampoo, gets the wrong pencil sharpener, buys at the wrong Costco, gets the wrong car, doesn't ask for the Carfax, gets the wrong shirt that gives you a rash, doesn't know how to take care of the kids because he gets the wrong product, gets the wrong air conditioner, has the wrong conditioner for your hair, gets the wrong toothpaste, the wrong toothbrush, the wrong detergent, buys the wrong food at the fucking store where his wife, Joy Behar, asked him to go. He gets the wrong Jiffy Lube oil. He puts the wrong windows in the house. He's a moron. He's a moron who needs to be corrected by every other person in the commercial. And that guy is Albert Einstein. The guy who came up with the theory of relativity. If you put him in a TV commercial, he's retarded. Because of politically correct assholes. I'm not saying that a black woman could not be smarter than Albert Einstein. What I'm saying is, it's a bit of a stretch. It could happen. Putting that in a commercial every single time seems a bit redundant.
Now, where would Sofia Vergara fall into your thing?
You're doing a voice from 1930. We all know that. No, I'm not. I'm doing a voice from the other day that I heard. Well, the Potato King guy says that's just from Step and Fetch It movies. No. That's how black people talk from Newark, most of them. And most Italian people talk like Joe Pesci. In Goodfellas, where I'm from, too. All right? I'm doing a realistic voice. Not everybody's articulate on the TV show. And this woman was hilarious. And I'm not calling her dumb. I'm saying this is where you come from. Sly Stallone's not a dummy, but he sounds retarded. Guy's got the 2 Oscars for screenplays. Now, this woman sounded dumb, but this woman's an example of, I think she both sounded dumb and was actually dumb. I'm not sure. But in the application, she had to ask me how much money I made in 2014 and 15 or something, annually. And, you guys know I'm in show business. I do well for myself. I had bank statements, and my accountant gave me my my slips, whatever I booked, whatever, I don't know. And I couldn't lie. She said, I need to know the real amount of money because it's something they got to do things very precisely with what class you might be in or might not be in. It's a very, by the way, offensive test you have to take, I think. But, look, it's they're trying to keep stuff safe, I guess. So, yeah, I don't think it's surprising to people that, the year I happened to have a book out that year. And was last year some of my DirecTV money. And, again, this is a black woman who deals with welfare people all day. And a lot of times when she says, what do you make in a year? They say, I don't know. And they probably say, nothing. I don't know. Or they're on welfare or something, So I said the right figure, which I guess it might be necessary for the story. I actually made $1.2 million was what I made in 2014. And I said $1.2 million. And she looked at me and said, huh? I said, yeah, I was very embarrassed. I said, I did 1.2. I said, I have the figures here. She goes, what? Was it a joke? I said, no, it's not a joke. It's like, what the fuck? What the fuck you do? This is in the middle of a professional office screaming it in the cubicle. I said, I'm a comedian. What shit? Now, she said, shit, very loud. She said, you ain't that funny. How funny you is? I said, I used to work for a guy who made $100 million a year. She goes, shit. Who the fuck that be? Who the fuck that be? That's what she said. I'm not lying. I have witnesses. I said, "Oh, I'm joking around, but that's my actual salary. So can we move on?" Shit. That really true? I said, "No, I made up all these bank documents. I phonied these up. I had false documents made up so I could come here and fuck with you." She had 8 teeth. Okay? And they weren't all in her head. Some were in her purse. Now she's writing out this application. And I'm like, this woman gets people guns. Now she said, "You gotta get by me to get to the next level." I said, "Okay." Jesus Christ. She really make that money. How you do that? She go, "What's your last paycheck for?" So I said, "I don't know. I did stand up the other day." I said, "It's not a steady thing." I said, "I do a podcast." She said, "A what?" I said, "Let's just move on. Let's just move on." All right. So what's your last paycheck? And the last check I happened to get is the first check in the advance for my book. I just said, "I don't know, the last check I got." I mean, technically, now I'm I don't want to talk anymore. I'm like, you know what? I don't want anything. I don't want the gun. I want to leave. But it's better for my life and my work situation if I get this right now. So people are expecting it away. I said, I'll go through with this. But now it was very discontent. Like, again, I'm not saying this. I didn't say this to brag to her. She wants the real information, and she actually needs it. So I said, I don't know. I said, I'm going to write a book. She go, "A book?" I said, "Yeah." Shit. She kept saying shit. Louder and louder. And I said, "A book? Yeah, I don't know." She go, "What the boogie?" I said, "It's like my third book." She go, "What the?" She said this sentence. It's not so much of a sentence. She said this sound. This sound came out of her mouth. "What the boogie?" I said, "What?" She goes, "What the boogie?" I said, "What the bookie? What the boogie?" I said, what is the book? What the book is? What is the book? Yeah. What is the book? Yeah. What the fuck? She's mad at me because I don't understand it. I don't understand English. So she said, "It's a comedy book about my life and gambling, goofing on stuff." She said, and then she went, "Shit." I said, "Everyone," which I said, "Are you going to keep saying?" I didn't say this story. In my head, I'm like, "Can you keep saying shit?" I'm like, "Yeah, that's what it's about." She goes, "What did they pay you that shit?" "What do they pay me for that shit?" "Yeah." Because I went to high school with a lot of black kids, and I started to speak, black whitish, black English, Blinglish, like Spanglish. And again, with Italian people, it's the same thing. Malcolm Frankie, but you got to learn how to talk like him. Did you see that guy? What did he do? Did what you do? Did what he do? And Michael Frankie, Italians and blacks mingling. That's what was great. Michael Frankie talking to this woman will be great. "Hey, what did they do? I want to get a gun." They go, "Where did you go?" "Oh, well, yeah, I get a gun over there." "Hey, where did you get it by CD?" "Yeah, I don't know that booger." "You see that guy? Where the guy?" I don't know. That's how blue-collar Americans interacted. That's an Italian guy to black. That's how they spoke. I don't know. Anything got done. How did anything get done? That's why people stuck together. I'm not promoting segregation. But that's why people stuck to their own kind. Do you understand? Do you understand? That's why we need the wall. And like Mr. Trump said, there'll be a little door for good Mexicans. He actually said that. That's my favorite part of it. There'll be a little door for good Mexicans. And Mr. Lang, Selma. Am I the good Mexican? Yes, Selma, I'm sorry. I know you're standing there with Stern Foundation. Yes, I told her that already. I said you're the good Mexicans. You're part of the good Mexicans. Could you stop talking, Stern Foundation? Okay, I've been very quiet the whole time. I understand that. Yes, you're part of the good Mexicans. Yeah, so she kept saying shit. And then every question was, I didn't even know if they were really on the thing. Like, she was enamored. First of all, I could have fucked her. I think she was a married woman to mid-50s. Mid-50s wearing a dress. I don't even know the color. There were like Christmas ornaments on it. She had Christmas ornaments on the dress. It said, okay, your application will go down. So Then she goes, what kind of car you drive? I said, is that on the thing? Yeah, I need to know. And I looked at it. It did say car. I guess part of your identity or whatever. I don't know what the fuck she wants here to identify you completely about what. I said I drive a Range Rover. She goes, shit. She goes, now you pay that outright? You got the payments on it? I said, no, I bought it cash. Shit. How much you pay that? It said right here, I need to know how much the vehicle worth. I said, I paid $73,000. Shit. The shits kept getting louder. You got a mortgage on your house? I said, no, I shit. What's your house worth? And I told her what the condo, shit. Shit. Yeah. That's cool. That's cool. What your net worth be? Huh? Your net worth, man. What do you worth? My net worth? Yeah. Then I told her what it says on the... I said, I goofed. I said, go to celebritynetworth.com. She goes, what? I said, go ahead. So she can wait. She goes, oh, my God. Punched in my name. My picture goes, I go, that you? I said, yes, it is me. Then she saw what it says on celebritynetworth.com. I'll put it to you this way. Celebritynetworth.com is what I should be worth. No one called the owner of celebritynetworth.com and told him that Denver didn't cover a couple of times. She go, God damn. I said, yeah, that's probably what I should be worth. She goes, stay here. I'm going to tell my husband what you worth. I said, I thought this was confidential. She goes, I'm kidding, man. I would never do that. Yeah, right. Everyone she ever met knew 30 seconds after I left that house. Stay here. And, yeah. Just whatever. I mean, just so unprofessional. She goes, all right, I got her information. And, we'll see what happens. You should be fine. But, you got a little record here. I say you had a palm there. She goes, I don't understand the record. How you make all that money when you a drug addict? She goes, where's it say I'm a drug addict? She points to my bio, the first bio. She goes, Mr. Lang, a drug addict. Mr. Lang, a well-known drug addict. I said, oh, there. And then she pointed to my next biography, and it said, drug addict, Artie Lang. The first two words were drug addict. The third one didn't have me as a drug addict. That said, the famous junkie. Famous junkie. She go, where you go to college? I said, I didn't go to college. She goes, shit. You ain't go to college? And you make all that money, you ain't go to college. Why? Boy, I tell my fucking grandson that he got to go to college. You's a lucky motherfucker. I said, you're right, I'm lucky. Absolutely. So you tell your grandkid to probably go to college. Shit. I ain't got some money for college. I said, I bet you didn't pay for your own college. I said, no. I said, because I didn't go to college. Shit.
John Wills has a new show. All right? And guys, what do you do?
Nothing.
It's very distracting. What are you
Sorry.
You're passing notes like Jim? What is that?
Yeah.
So he does a special about a guy who's on the run. I can't take it, guys. What are you doing? What are you writing? He does a special about a guy who killed a woman and is on the run. And the mother of the woman is a Floridian woman. And I've never seen a harder looking woman. She looks like she smoked crystal meth since 8. She's got sort of scabs on her face, smokes Newports by the bucketful, and talks like in a really terrible illiterate redneck accent. And she's in mourning and crying about her daughter the whole time. And you want to feel sorry for her, but she's not human. I don't feel like I'm in the same species with this woman. This is how she talks. I'm not exaggerating. When I saw the cops found her motor vehicle, they found her motor vehicle, and I knew that he blowed her up. I knew he blowed her up. He liked explosives. He wanted to blow her up. He told me I'm going to blow her up. And when I saw her Escalade on the TV, I knew he blowed her up.
He blowed her up, and I'm in and out of the institutions. I go to mental homes and rehabs, and they don't like me there because I say stupid stuff when I'm in a blackout from Xanax. Sometimes I take Ambien. They sell me Ambien at the diner. I take the diner Ambien, I black out, and then I knew he blowed her up. He had explosives, and I said to the coppers, she said coppers. I said to the coppers, you better get him. She's gonna blow her up. And now I can't even sleep. I mourn my baby. I mourn her every day. I know he haven't found her, but I know he buried her outside. And, I come back and I tell people, I go to the doctor and I say, listen, I need a new fentanyl patch for my neck. I need a fentanyl patch. He won't give it to me, so I buy it illegally. And now I have a couple of possession with intents against me. And I have a lot of skin tags on my face. And nobody likes me because I always say that he blowed her up. And they say, why don't you just say he shot her? Because I don't know. I don't use that kind of big vocabulary. He blowed her up. And I don't have my baby. I have my grandkids, but they don't talk to me either. They think I'm a monster. Because I have one pair of jeans that come up to my thighs. And I have a belly shirt. And a tattoo of my daughter on my belly. People think that's creepy. I have to go back into the mental institution tomorrow. I own a snowblower that I tried to sell. I said, do you want to buy my snowblower? No one would. And they said, it's Florida. We don't have snowblowers. And then they were making fun of me for buying a snowblower in Florida. And then I blowed her up. She said she blowed her up 4,000 times. And you want to feel bad, but she's disgusting. You actually don't like her because of her hideousness. Like in a fairy tale where they don't like the ogre. Like ugly can be so ugly that you don't like it because it's ugly. I point to the movie Welcome to the Dollhouse. Did you ever see that, Jessica?
Yeah, with Heather Maserati. Right.
Well,
oh, that's me and Tell. We always do that line like, "It'll look good on your college resume."
That kid's hilarious.
He's amazing.
What happened to that kid?
I don't know.
So she's taking the girl who bullies her in school is watching Heather take a shit, and Heather says to her, "Why don't you like me?" And the girl goes, "'Cause you're ugly." Very dark.
Yeah, that was a good movie though.
They don't like me because I'm ugly.
Who did that movie? Who directed that movie?
What's it, Scott? The same guy who did Happy and what's his name? Todd Solondz. Todd Solondz.
That was good though. That was a good movie.
Did you ever see Happy, where Philip Seymour Hoffman plays a pedophile?
Is the darkest one with the girl from Mom? Is it the Anna Faris? Is that?
She's in it.
She's in that.
It's
one?
the darkest film I've ever seen in my life.
No, I never saw it.
He blowed her up because I like Philip Seymour Hoffman movies. I like guys with 3 names. And now I got to go back. I work down to dry cleaners, and they don't like me anymore because I keep crying. And my mascara's running, and I can't afford food. I'm on the food stamps again, and my daughter won't talk to me because my breath, she says, smells like barbecue. Oh, God. I make a little barbecue because it's cheap. I'm back on the government cheese. She kept saying everything she said was more disgusting than the next. And they cut to John Walsh, and he tries to make her likable. He goes, this woman's mourning. All she wants is her baby back, but she's not coming back. She's dead. This woman's crazy. And she's hopeless. She'll never be the same again. And it makes you sad. But she's in Florida. We have to secede from Florida.
I can't. I can't.
Greg Nettles, that was Nettles.
I can't speak intelligently about that. I can't.
Well, there's nothing intelligent about race.
And politics either. Like you asked me about politics, it doesn't matter.
What about Trump?
It doesn't matter.
Do you know Trump? You ever met him?
The federal government took my right. I can't vote. I'm a convicted felon.
Me neither. I can't vote either. That's why I say I would never vote for Obama. They think it's racial. I can't. I'm a felon.
So I just stay away and stay in areas that I have some knowledge about.
Right. Pussy is well. Clearly, I mean, you like talking about it too.
Well, no, but except.
You remind me of Stephen Hawking because I met him once, and that's all he talks about too.
Who?
He's a prop comic.
Oh, I don't know.
I don't dance either.
No.
I love comedy, like I love selling candy.
Yeah, but a lot of people do, though. But I see you're really good at one and not good at the other. Guess which one? But good luck with the robe.
No, you have to sign
You made more for your first gig in comedy than anybody in the history of comedy. I paid you $500 because I'm running a charity case.
I don't want to be no charity.
At $75
keep
for
the money.
Why don't you sell the robe?
The robe, the breakfast, the dinner.
What dinner?
The dinner you charge the room.
That miserable fucking sandwich and fries?
Thank you. See, but at the Borgata, it's a lot of money.
$60. The lady said $60. I said, can I get filet mignon with that? She said, no, that's what you're getting.
No, it's expensive in those places.
Grilled cheese with
Thanks,
fries? Come on, man. You fucking kidding me? Not even a piece of meat.
Mike, did Boschetti text you? Make sure Dan pays your fever. Oh, the hostility in this text. Look at it. I want to see. Look at the hostility in Mike's text. It's like I could just. It's coming off the page. Okay, thank you, and make sure Dan gives you money for your expenses, because Artie's rude to me.
You guys are like when we were in kindergarten here. I was just having fun with it.
You're in kindergarten. Did you get involved in any protests? Did you go to any?
No, you know why? I just prayed for people and hope God ends it soon.
When do you pray?
All the time. Ends all the violence and people killing people.
God ends it?
Yeah.
Well, he started it.
No, he didn't. People started it, not him.
But he created people.
He gave everybody our own free will to do what we wanted to do.
Have you gotten to the point where you realize God is a fairy tale?
God is. Don't say that. I pray for you every night that you take that God brings
You're praying
you
to
back to
nothing.
one day. I'm praying to a guy upstairs. It's awesome.
You pray to nothing.
No, don't say that, Art. I feel bad you don't believe in him, but you know what? I do, and I'll help you up with him one day. You know
I
what mean?
I want to take this time to pray.
Me and him are very
I want
close.
to pray to the Lord Jesus Christ that my friend Mike gets AIDS. Thank you.
Oh my God.
Well, you know what? God forgives you because he has a good sense of
No,
humor.
basically, I said that to nobody. Is my point.
No, Art, you know what? I'll talk to him on your behalf.
If you get
We're very
AIDS,
close.
and you think you'll still be fat,
God's a good pal, so I'll put a good word for you. You know.
Where's the jokes?
God's a good pal.
Yeah,
he gave you this. He gave you this dream life. 55 years old in an attic in Staten Island.
No, you make your own dream.
Bad hair dye.
You make your own. You put yourself where you want to be sometimes. Not
What
that.
are you about to have?
I'm your God. I'm the only one who's giving you shit.
Don't call yourself God, Art. God's
To you, I am.
God's the boss, and we're just loyal employees.
So, Lord Jesus Christ, I pray that my friend might get slow stomach cancer.
Oh my God.
Okay.
If I do, you'd feel so bad.
No, if you do, it'll be the most unbelievable coincidence ever. Because I just said that to. I used to do that on Howard all the time. Howard loved that. The voice of that, like poor man's Robin Leach on VH1 when he talks about the Hamptons people, like the fabulous life. But when Howard and Beth's dog Bianca gets a bath, it doesn't get any bath. No, it gets a bath that costs $30,000. While you're bathing your stupid, ugly dog in regular soap, Beth and Howard's dog Bianca bathes in pearls from Saudi Arabia. Cost $15,000. And then, when Calvin Klein takes a young boy out, it's not just any night out, no. This lucky young hung man off the bus from Indiana just has to blow Calvin and let Calvin blow him, and he gets a Bentley that costs $200,000. Not just any blowjob from a young boy. No, Calvin Klein gets a blowjob that would normally cost $40,000. Howard we used to laugh so because Howard was always on those specials and he hated that guy. So he used to let me do that voice. Just to make the guy I mean, listen, I'm not even exaggerating. That's how much of an asshole that guy sounds like. That's how much of an asshole. Yeah, when Ivanka Trump wants to buy a dress in Southampton, she doesn't get any old dress. While you're at Annie Says with your white trash family, she's buying shoes that cost $400,000. He never says $1,000,000. When Daniel Falato goes out with his friend Harry Shearer, they spend that Simpsons money properly.
Oh, yeah.
Harry Shearer and Judith and Dan always go shopping for the finest clothes. They spend that Mr. Burns money. They bought Judith a brooch that cost $250,000. Or one episode as Mr. Burns. And when Dan Falato wants a windbreaker that says Fox on it, he doesn't want any old windbreaker. He says to his friend Harry Shearer, I can get one for free at Fox. But Harry says, no, I make the real Fox money. I do Abu at the 7-Eleven. When someone thinks that's him instead of Hank Azaria, he gets mad. He spends mad money, and they get a meal that costs $20,000 before tips. And Dan Falato eats like a Chicago gutter snipe. I love that guy. I could do that guy for 4 hours.
When you got stuck at Conan and couldn't join us for that dinner, he got done saying to me, so I'm just buying dinner for you then? Great! Great!
Harry Shearer's bought about 400 dinners for Dan Falato. Does Mark Grace buy the dinner? No. He's batting .332 and leading the league in hits, but Mark Grace doesn't buy dinner. But Dan saw a stripper leaving his bedroom with his Gold Glove award and got it from the stripper, saving Mark Grace $30,000. That guy should have had you and Mark Grace. Mark Grace walked out naked, and Dan saw him for the first time in 10 years. He's in therapy. The therapy so far has cost him $200,000. When you see a man's cock, it's not just any cock. It's the cock of the all-star first baseman for the Cubbies. Harry Shearer's wife doesn't spend just any money on booze. Harry was said to have drank over $30,000 worth of beer during the 1984 season. Yes. When Tori Spelling and her girlfriends go out for a night in Southampton, they're in for the whole ragamarole. They arrive on a G6 jet that she bought with Aaron Spelling's third season money from Love Boat. 10-seater, 4 girlfriends equals fun. When they get there, they buy a $200,000 diamond that they eat like fondue with a fork. And they literally shit out $38,000. One of Tori's best friends from Beverly Hills High accidentally ate the Hope Diamond that Aaron Spelling had bought for about 2 weeks to show off to the whores that were auditioning for Love Boat. One of Tori's bestie friends, who we'll call Tiffany, accidentally ate the Hope Diamond thinking it was a Whittier salad from the Beverly Hills Hotel. She then had to remove it from her colon. They got a doctor. She eventually passed the Hope Diamond like a kidney stone. Before they went out for the weekend on a Friday night, her friend had shit out $700,000. Yes, Puerto Rican mother. And in the Mission District in San Francisco, that's where I think we found Greg Gutfeld. Which brings me to my next thing. Greg Gutfeld. Is he a fruit? I'm accused of asking if Greg Gutfeld is a homosexual, which I believe anyone can honestly say they've asked themselves in their own head. You know who falls in that group? Everyone who's ever met Greg Gutfeld. Is Greg Gutfeld a homosexual? Okay, Greg Gutfeld, let's get to this. We talked about annoying people on the air, and the liberals took a hit yesterday. Greg Gutfeld might be the most annoying human being. There's no one, like, in other words, if there was that old hacky cliche question of an apocalypse, like, and there's only one other person in the world, and there's one gun with one bullet, you shoot yourself because you want him to stay there and suffer, and you want immediate death. He thinks he's funny. He thinks he's glib. He is so disgusting. He looks like a little midget. He looks like a guy on the Oompa Loompa said, we don't want to work with him. He looks like a guy that, on the Wizard of Oz, like all the extras go, we don't want to work with him. He's an asshole. And he might be gay. Are you a good fag or a bed faggot? Are you a good fag or a bed fag? Wow! He's like with the V-neck sweater. Wow, Goodwitch Barrett. Hey, Goodwitch Barrett, you got a sandwich? That's the kind of joke he makes. He would say, are you a Goodwitch Barrett or a sandwich? Either way, I'm hungry. Oh, my God. That's why. Does he have pictures of Roger Ailes blowing Saddam Hussein? Does he have a picture of Rupert Murdoch, Roger Ailes in a threesome with Saddam Hussein and Osama bin Laden raping a 4-year-old? While Hussein's sons torture an Olympic athlete in the back. Is that what they have? Because there's no other way. He's unbelievably terrible. You feel like the Pacino list. You're not a comedian. You're not a broadcaster. You're not a friend. What does he do? What are his qualifications? Who puts him on television? If Roger Ailes is so uptight, where he's making fun of the appearance of people, like he's making fun of the Puerto Rican, clearly he thinks about appearances. And he puts that guy on TV. He's a disturbing elf. He's like one of those elves. If Santa really had elves and he was one of them, you'd go, something creepy about that elf. The Gutfeld elf is creepy. Hey, Santa, I'm an elf. You want to make some toys or you want to make some noise? Hey, I got Blitzen High with some weed I was smoking. And then right after doing a joke like that, he'll make some serious point about Black Lives Matter. Okay, look, I'm being funny. That's the funny portion. Now I'm getting serious. By the way, they had Jesse Jackson. We have to try to get the tape of this. We had Jesse Jackson giving his input. Dare I say this input on all the racial inequality and stuff that's going on with Trump and you can't, again, Jesse Jackson does not speak English. And I'm not talking about black accent and Ebonics. He doesn't speak a word of English. And the thing I always point to, jokingly, but it's true, is the Jackie Robinson eulogy. One of them is given, the main one was given by Jesse Jackson. Holy shit. Holy shit. He's got an afro the size of Denver. And he's a photo opportunist. When Martin Luther King got shot, he was in the entourage. Unless, make sure you're not around LeBron James when you say posse. I'll get into that, too. What the fuck is he talking about? So, yeah. He was in the entourage when Martin Luther King got shot. And he makes sure he's popping that big afro in, checking his, pulse or something. Fuck you. Give him mouth to mouth, dude. Go all the way.
There isn't a white woman in Chicago who hasn't been hit up by him.
Yeah. Including you. Artie, don't mandate for a minority citizen. Come back and say, they're follow too. Back and say, Hammond, Indiana. Hammond, Indiana Casino. Come back and say, Trump Hotel. Back and say, rhetoric. Don't I say rhetoric at Trump. Eric Trump amazing Trump. Eric Trump amazing Trump. America war. Mexico war. I say, taxes. Tax return Clinton. I say Monica Lewinsky get up right now. Tea, massage, cigar. They built Hillary Clinton. Hillary Clinton as a mandate economic ghetto. Sabrina Green Power. Chicago for him. The fast rape Derek Rue. McClatchy back out fast on taking for Bill Cosby. Back up on that afro, the single sale, government mandates of fundage. Fund the mandate for Canoga County. Canoga County, Cleveland, Kansas, Brown, Mama. Without actually Brown, black. That's it, burn the flag, That's it, Denver. Jackie Robinson, see. Jackie. Jackie. But I say Jackie Robinson. Mr. Jackie Robinson, I say, how about go to the hell had the Jews, that's how rickets. I say the Cubs, the regular that chewing gum and come back out and marry a man March for Sharpton. Hey, that Sharpton, don't say. Sharpton, too. I say, what's your name? I say, Jesse Jackson, come back and say. Out of ribbon, come say. Marla Maple. Marla Maple say. And nobody say, come watch in that Canoga County. Government mandate for minorities. If you black in this country, and you want tax return, tax break, small business, you say barber shop, come back home, sweeping our hair, grade A felony. You say that great day penalty, you come back and say, I can't get into dental school, right? Well, you are saying about skill position. Well, first say you oppress. Like I said, oppression with a judge and I said I pay black on black crime. With the black on black crime, with the murder rate, and the same pay, Chi-Town, Chicago, Windy City. That's how Frank Sinatra. Jesse James, Jesse Jackson, Jesse Peep. No, not what you do. Jesse Barfield, Jesse Barfield, Jesse Barfield. Good right arm, right field, that's not bad. Come back out and say we have one country. So say Ernie Banks said, let's get to. I say Richard Roper. I come back out. Ken Singleton and John Singleton. Ken Singleton got a base hit while he directed Boys in the Hood. John Singleton directed Boys in the Hood because extra bone in his ankle. Jimmy the Greek. Jackie said Jimmy the Greek. No got who, Jimmy the Greek looks sweaty. He sweat like a pig with a head. He sweats out with a bacala. Jimmy the Greek sweats a bacala. What's a good Jimmy the Greek sweats a bacala? My name is Jackson Afushin. Chris Rock I say. I don't know the difference. I said, I don't know the difference if I say I can a kiddo pig, if I say a little black kid eat. Garrett Moss. Garrett Moss played a character on the Cuban guy. Mediocre. 17 odd years working in a Saturday Night Live. I can have my head, Tim Meadows. Not Audrey Meadows, Tim Meadows. Tim Meadows played the wife of Jackie Gleason on the Honeymooners. No, that Audrey Meadows. Not Tim Meadows. Tim Meadows, 17 years, working for the white man, I can see. He do the ladies' man. He make a lisp. The entire character's a fucking lisp. Southern John Massapequa. Shit in your brow. Southern John have long hair, the life, Puerto Rican. Jackie said Puerto Ricans and blacks get together with Jackie said. Jackie said we can't fit another person in the car. Back to that Puerto Rican. Chris Cotton has no hand. Comedian Chris Cotton has no hand. That's what they called Jesse Jackson. Chris Cotton said to me, thanks for taking my call. I said, I thought they said you were about to talk about Christ and Cotton. You talk Chris Cotton. Common mistake you see. You're talking mandate, minority citizens, African American. He said to me, I broke my hand and I'm a comedian. My skin is jet black and I have that odd looking retarded hair on my skin. Forearms. My wife is a beautiful Nubian princess. I said, Nubian princess and my wife. I said, there's something fishy about this right here. I said, say a Hail Mary and get the fuck out of my face. Enclosure. Tawana Brawley. Tawana Brawley. Tawana Brawley. Rape. Smeared feces all over her face. Reese's feces. According to Big Al Sharpton, who always tells the truth. Right now, Al turns sideways, looks like a Pez dispenser. He lost disconcerting amounts of weight. I said, you had the package. What package? I said, the AIDS virus. We calls it the package. Well, I ain't delivering the package, Jackie said. Jackie said, my robe don't fit for the hand enclosure because I have a robe. I said, fine. My name is Jackie. Well, time to go for the hand. That's a brief history of the thing. Did my wife call you? No. Anybody call you for me? No. Did a woman named Terry Falconeri call? Terry Falconeri. I have an Italian woman that I sleep with every once in a while. No? Fine. I love Italian pussy. John Gotti almost kicked my ass for that one time. I high-fived him and I said, how's the Italian pussy in this tenement? And he said to me, I made $104 million last year as a pizzeria alone. I said, be pausable, be pausable, be pausable. Reposable. No pizzeria makes that much money. Even if the pepperoni slice is good. Well, it's time for me to go. As you know, I'm going to give the eulogy once again for Jackie Robinson, even though he's still alive. I may do it for Jackie Gleason as well. And I'll say, Jackie Gleason. I said, I'll leave you with this anecdote. I said, Jackson, 2 mice fall into a bowl of cream. The one mouse quickly gave up and drowned in the cream and died. The other mouse decided to try to run as fast as he could out the cream. He run and he run and he run until he run so fast he turned that cream into butter. And he calmly walked out of the butter. And he escaped into freedom because he jogged hard and never gave up, and he turned that cream into butter and walked out to butter. Not really a realistic story, but go with it. The mouse walked out to freedom because he tried so hard. The first mouse just gave up and died like a loser. The second mouse got up and kept trying and walked to freedom. I'll leave you with this. As of tonight, people, me, Jesse Jackson, I am that second mouse. So Barack Obama got in here and quit, but someone saved his ass and gave him all the big push. The big push that Bobby Lee talk about. Bobby Lee didn't get the big push like Bobby Woods or Vic DeDeBetto. So he's still in his enclosure. Barack Obama got the big push, even though he quit. My black ass was left there to churn and churn the butter. I churn and churn the butter, turn it into cream. No, wait, check that. No, I turned the cream into butter. Actually, the other story is I fall in butter. Well, I'm fine. I walk so much, I make it into cream and I drown. That's a bullshit story. This story, I fall in the cream. It's liquid. It's all in my afro. The cream's all in my fucking afro. I look like I salt and pepper and shit. That's when I push. Push it real good. Push it real good. Turn into butter, walk out. I'm fine. I'm that second mouse. Thank you so much. I'm just a Jackie. And this has been the eulogy for Jackie Robinson, where you only understand the word Jackie. Jackie say, Jackie do, Jackie. Thank you. The thing. So some of them have wives there, and you know, when we're on the road and the only people in the front row are dweebs from some frat, he gets a little nasty with them. But I figured he's a pro, or so I thought, and he'd read the situation. And he wouldn't call Mr. and Mrs. Gotti cunts. Boy, was I wrong. Wow. Yeah, he gets up there and just starts, there's a woman with her husband who's clearly a union delegate. They're both notaries. And he just starts going, hey, look at this whore with the wig and the hairspray. What? Whore? And they're looking at each other like, what the fuck? It's a guy in a pantsuit with a leisure jacket on. Look like Louis Guzman in the Boogie Nights movie. Without Louis' cranium. And he didn't say mira every 2 seconds. No, he's calling mafia guys' wives cunts and whores.
The head table. He spoke to the head table.
Exactly. He said, head table, you give head? Ha ha ha. Unfunny shit. And one of the Irish guys was in charge of the food. The lettuce was white. The arugula was white. Okay? Medigan. Paging Dr. Medigan. Terrible. So I get up there, and Gino's one of those comics who has like that wall up. He thinks he always does good no matter what. Yeah. You could watch him bomb worse than anything, and he comes off thinking he just was Carlin on Carnegie Hall at the HBO special.
He wanted me to high five him.
Yeah. Well, he knows you'll do anything.
I didn't high five.
For a friend. And I get up there. Yeah, you didn't have to high five. I feel bad for you, Dan. I get up there and do 45 minutes. I needed a fucking a fire engine mechanical hook ladder to get the fuck out of that hole. I was in a hole deeper than the chick in Silence of the Lambs. I'm trying to do jokes and the audience is yelling, it puts the microphone in the stand. That's as big a hole I was in. It puts the lotion on the microphone and puts it back in the stand. And then it gives us our money back. It puts the microphone back in the stand. It goes up on an elevator with Gino to the top floor, and it gets ready for us to throw him off. It puts the microphone in the stand, puts Vaseline on its body, and gets in the trunk of my Lincoln Continental. Lupo, I'm a scientist. Believe me, there's no way you'll fall through the toilet hole. No! Will you get me if I fall in? No. Me personally, no. He goes, Lupo, this is very hard for me to witness. I want you to shut up. He's probably giving $80,000 an episode, this guy. He's fantastic. You know what he's like? He's like the doctor version of the Khan family, of Mr. Khan. No. Lupo, I happen to have a copy of my Constitution right here. Why? Because I want to show it to you. Why? What? Here, you want to hold it? Yes. Lupo, you ate my Constitution. Sorry. It's good. You think my Constitution tastes good? You scumbag. You realize I'm a 5-star family? Yeah. I ate your Constitution. Yes. Do you have the Declaration of Independence? I have it right here. Can I see it? Sure. Oh, you ate my Declaration of Independence. You've now eaten 2 major documents. Yeah. Do you have the Bill of Rights? I have one here. Can I see it? Oh, you ate the Bill of Rights. Yeah, it's good. You've now eaten my copy of the Constitution, the Bill of Rights, and the Declaration of Independence. You've eaten all of them. Yeah. My God. Do you have any of the amendments? I have, yeah, right here. Can I see it? Yeah. You ate the First Amendment. He was a flimsy executive who worked for Fox. And he was the head of talent development. We were on Man TV. And me and David Herman would laugh at the way he talked. He said one thing in particular was so funny. The way he talked, said where he lived. And we would purposely ask him where he lived. We go, his name was Spencer. Spencer, where you live? Where do you live, Spencer? He goes, Hermosa. And then he would pause. He goes, I love it there. Hermosa. I love it there. Yeah, okay. You can tell the look on his face. Like, he's saying, there's a lot of pastel. A lot of the homes. A lot of the fences are done in pastel colors. I just love it there. And then we'd ask him every 5 minutes. Hey, Spence, where are you from? Hermosa. I love it there. Do you love it there? All right. I love it there. 5 minutes later. Hey, Spencer, yeah. Do you love where you live? Oh, my God. I love it. Where I live, yeah. I love it. Where do you live? Hermosa. Hermosa Beach? Yeah. But when you live there a while, you just say Hermosa. Some people say HB. I say Hermosa. Who was your what? And then we would try to get him to the rhyme. We do the Filato Gelato long before you. I go, Spencer, what's your favorite alcoholic morning beverage? A mimosa. Really? Yeah. I love it. I love a mimosa. Where do you go get it? Hermosa. So what's your ideal? What do you do on like a Saturday morning? I go to Hermosa. I get a mimosa. I love it there. Great. Now, who was your favorite home runner? Sammy Sosa. Really? Yeah, he lives in Hermosa. Do you ever get a... Yeah, I get a mimosa. So what's your ideal morning? To wake up in Hermosa and go get a mimosa with Sammy Sosa. I love it. I love doing that. I don't care if anybody thinks that's funny. I love it. I can't stop doing it. Hey, did you see the new show, The Apprentice? Yet? Who's your favorite contestant? Ambrose. Yeah, she's a big celebrity. So, yeah, I was assigned to that show. I said, hey, Amorosa, guess where I live? Hermosa. Do you like mimosa? Do you like Sammy Sosa? So what do you do? What's a perfect Sunday? Well, I get up in Hermosa. I go get a mimosa with Sammy Sosa and Amorosa. I love it there. That's just, I mean, come on. That's funny stuff. Is that funny stuff? Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of them.
That's an odd combination of letters at the end of a sentence.
It is, right?
Yeah, I was trying to think of, okay. I couldn't believe you came up with Sammy Sosa. That's the one I couldn't think
Sammy
of.
Sosa. Right? Don't you love him? Don't you love Sammy Sosa? He lives in Hermosa. Next to Amorosa.
Did he have a Testarossa car?
There you go. Hey, you know what I drive? Hey, Spencer, so here's the thing. Here's what I like doing. I like waking up in Hermosa, getting in my Testarossa, and picking up Sammy Sosa, and picking up Amorosa, and going to get a mimosa. I love it there. On the show tonight, a bunch of people coming in. I have the audacity to make Bob Levy about $80,000 this month, and he's mad. I won't let a guy who owns 4 businesses here. I mean, some people, the favors, they can't stop asking them. They have favors, like, it's an avalanche of favors. They can't stop asking favors. They can't help themselves. Levy has that disease. Liz, I gotta get some money. You got me some money. Thanks so much. I can't thank you enough. Can I borrow this money? I can borrow anything. Yeah, can you buy? I need my kidney shoes. Can I buy my kid open for us? My kid open. Can I sell t-shirts? Yeah. Can you buy? 15 years of that. 15 years of it. If you sign a contract, I'll be able to get a new jacket for my kid. He just says, hey, can you appear here? Can you say, can you call into the show? Try to call into the show. Can I call into your show? Can you retweet something? Can you retweet my kids? Can you retweet this? Say my kid's better than John Entwistle on the bass. Can you retweet that? Just read. I'll send it. I know it's misspelled. Could you spell check it? Get there and spell check it. Listen, just you get there. It's Bob. Get there and spell check it. I'm dyeing my hair. Listen. Can you buy me the new hair dye that's better? There's no iodine in it because the new stuff poisons my scalp. Can you do that? And it makes my teeth whiter. Yeah. I don't want jet black hair and chicklet white teeth. I don't want it. It's odd looking. I just made it whatever. Can you do that, please? Can you do that, please? Can you do that? Can you do it? 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 Can you give me? 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 I need. I need money, showtime, calling, shoes, sun, retweet. Can you retweet? 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 Can I get some advice? Can you loan me $10,000? Can you loan me $10,000? I'll pay you back in gigs. I'll pay you back in gigs. Can you buy me a little jacket? Can you buy me a little jacket? Can you go? I'll drive. Scranton. Vets, help the vets. I'm only gonna take my expenses. I don't know where that Corvette came from. I don't know. My kid's feet smell. I don't want anything. I don't know what I'm saying. Can I borrow John Baldastri? John Baldastri, I know he's your contact. Can I use that contact? Can I use it? I want. Can you? Can I ask? There's nothing I wouldn't do for you. But in the meantime, can you do for me? Can you do for my son? Can you do for my wife, my ex-wife, my girlfriend, the girl you never met, the girl I'm casually dating?
Can you do something? Can you do something? Can you do something? Can you do something? There's a guy I know owns 4 businesses. A guy I know owns 4 businesses. I own 10 grand to. I owe a guy 10 grand who owns 4 businesses. I promise him he comes. I promise him he come up. I'll say, okay, I'll get Artie. I'll call 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 Artie. Artie needs Artie. You want Artie to do it? Yeah, Artie. Artie. I'll call him. He'll help us out. He's Artie. I use him for everything. Oh yeah, I told him you have 4 businesses, but he didn't get through, and I was being an asshole. I hate him, but I hate his guts. He never helps me. Tell Artie I'm booking a lot of gigs for him. Tell Artie I'm mad that he couldn't get this guy who owns 4 businesses in because he never does me any favors.
Skin grafts. You're missing skin grafts.
Yeah, skin grafts. We can get skin grafts and everything you need. My kid's in a band. Can you announce my kid's in the band? Can you edit the tape to where you don't mention the one kid in the band anymore because we don't like the kid? Could you mention the band? We changed the name of the band because the kid, listen, here's what happened. The kid who named the band, we don't like anymore. So can you edit out the name of the band? We're going to change the name of the band, but it's going to be the best name ever. The name of the band is going to be the best name of a band ever. My kid can play like John Entwistle. Jack Bruce. Can I sleep? Can I do? Can I take? He did.
He spoke.
Go right ahead. Say it again.
He spoke like as well.
Say the joke again, Dicklick.
I was going to say, Mario, we should start a new business together. How could you grind an organ and I'll put a leash around you?
Now, let me explain something. If you're going to continue with that awful joke, don't stop at grinding organ. We get it. Don't put because you know why? I got to talk over the waves of laughter.
No, but what about
if you say grinding an organ, laughter like crazy.
Yeah, but at least I could find a red hat for Mario's head. Let me find one for mine.
I didn't think you could make that joke worse. I did not think you could make that joke worse. You did. Now, Mario doesn't have any jokes prepared, so go ahead. Say the next joke.
I don't have anything on him, really.
That was the one joke you prepared for the roast?
I think so, yeah.
Mike, if you ever you always ask me. I did several of the Comedy Central roasts, remember? And you always ask me how I prepared. You need more than one joke.
I think
and if the one joke is awful, you're really digging a hole for yourself.
I don't really like the rank on him.
Okay, I'm getting out of my Red Fox character because I'm very mad. All you said was you're going to rank on him. And then you get here one joke.
Oh, okay. Now, let him have it now because
let him have it. Comfortable you have shitty joke Tourette's. Cut fuck organizer.
Mary, I've been gone for a while. What do you call it? I heard you're getting too big for your 12-year-old britches.
What the fuck was that?
Let me ask you something. I've never seen someone lose a roast when the other guy isn't talking. Mario's winning by not talking.
I know. He's defeated me like this.
You're actually beating yourself in a roast.
No, he don't have to say anything.
Every time you open your mouth, Mario wins the roast.
No, he's a smart guy because he wants me to be the villain and people hate me tonight.
No, you're not the villain. You're the no talent.
Oh, shit.
Did you actually sit down? I can't stop doing Red Fox. Did you sit down and write those 2 jokes?
I thought of them on the way over here.
You know, you're the direct opposite of a mic drop. You should tell those jokes and pick up a microphone. It's the direct opposite of a mic drop. You should come out. There should be a mic on the floor. You should tell those 2 jokes and then pick up the microphone. That's a mic pickup. It's not a mic drop. It's a mic pickup.
I don't have it. It's hard for me to be mean to him, though. I just don't know what to say.
It's hard for you to be funny to him, too.
When is it my turn to start with you? Because I got a few.
What did you say?
Oh, go ahead.
What did Mario just say?
I said when is it my turn to pick on Bashir?
Well, please, anytime.
Go ahead, Dave.
Anytime.
Go.
No, Mike is on the floor. People need a drink because their gut hurts from laughing. Go ahead.
Mike, why are you picking on me? You gonna put an organ grinder? Pack your fucking lunch bag and go back to fucking Staten Island with your wannabe gangsters, CBGs.
All right, stop it. That wasn't it. Here comes Not Boring.
But
you're the 2 worst roasters I've ever heard of.
Mario, you need editing.
I need editing.
No, this show needs editing. As in you 2 guys out. Listen.
Mario, you ran on and on.
Mike, believe me, you're going to like what I'm going to say. That was horrible. That wasn't even a joke. You're trying to be like John Turturro and do the right thing, right? Like, take your bag, get back to fucking Africa with a Jew on the... Right, exactly?
Well, he's making fun of me.
A punchline, dude. I want a punchline. You don't, actually, if you're funny
I want a punchline Mike Bichetti.
I don't get that.
Mike, I was trying to let the silence wave over.
I'm sorry.
Well, once again, your timing is perfect. Your comedic instinct stinks. Listen, here's the thing. You need to go back and really get hard jokes about Mario. He's a softball coming in. Look at him. And Mario, same with you. Same with you.
You're right.
You know? But Mario doesn't want to do that. He wants someone else to write his
I'm a nice guy from Bensonhurst.
So I really don't want to rip him up.
What the fuck did that? A nice guy from
Whip him up.
You are such a bullshitter.
What do I look like, a Duncan Hines cake? Whip him up.
Rip him up.
That wasn't bad. Not bad.
I should rip him up. Pay attention.
No, what that was. He's making what's known as a fat joke.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay. but Mario's short, so make a short joke. I can actually make a short appearance here.
He did say his voice sounds like fucking Jonathan from Who's the Boss.
Okay, another thing. Just because you say fucking ain't making it funny, all right? Pat Cooper, one of the funniest guys ever. He was the only guy, one of the few guys who could be funny without punchline.
Grandma's Moliana.
I'm going to count to 10. This is Mario asking Dan the fucking... I don't know, I can't hear it, Dan. I don't know, I can't hear it.
I couldn't hear, Artie.
I don't know, I couldn't hear it. Just shut up. You could hear. You weren't getting... Stop. It wasn't about
I've told you.
It wasn't about
Maybe
you.
it's some of that dick wax you have near your ears.
Yes, that's pretty good. That was good. Give him 1 point.
I think you need ADD with that, you know.
You need ADD.
He needs ADD.
You mean medication?
Yeah, because he's always
ADD is the affliction.
Get the papers. Get the papers. That was a great.
ADD is the disease.
I need something.
You mean he needs Adderall?
You want some
ADD means you can't pay attention for too long.
EDD.
ADD.
You said ADD.
ADD, you can't pay attention. You got no
What's it
attention
stand
span.
for? We know.
Attention
asshole.
deficit disorder.
Yeah, we know, asshole. Everybody in the world knows it. Do you have it?
No.
I do.
Do you find everybody you talk to? Do you find that everyone you talk to has it?
Yes, people zone out.
And you know, it's funny. Everyone I talk to has ADD. It's like an old curmudgeon. I'm acting like one of those senators who's interviewing these people. Okay, when Jeff Sessions was getting trying to get confirmed, the old senator, who I guess was an old friend of his, who was the chairman of the board.
Grassley? Chuck Grassley?
Is that what his name is?
Yeah,
All right, I'm
Iowa.
not exaggerating. Not exaggerating. This is how the man talks. He's about 111.
Yes, he is.
He has 3-piece suit on. Senator Sessions. He said Sessions. Senator Sessions. Okay, I just want the rules of the Senator Sessions. We go back a long time, Mr. Sessions, and I don't want that to. It's not going to affect the proceedings, Mr. Sessions. Quite frankly, I don't. I'm a little old school. I'm old school. And Senator Sessions, there's been accusations about Senator Sessions. I'm sorry. Just doing his morning ablations. And I said, where's the confirmation? I said, we had a conversation. Political stuff. Here's the jokes. Here's the best joke in Pauly Shore's special about politics. Yo, he closed with this. Yo, summer rhymes with Obama. Yeah. Am I the only one who noticed that? Yeah. Summer rhymes with Obama. Yeah. What's that? Yeah. Coincidence? I think not. Yeah. Summer rhymes with Obama. Yeah. Coincidence? I think not, yeah. My name's Pauly Shore. Good night. Standing ovation. Three playmates blowing him. As if he's Mitch Hedberg. Who's dead? Pauly's alive. I have a podcast. Aziz Ansari's at Wembley Stadium. In other words, Capitol Theater Passaic. I saw the fucking Ramones there. Oh, those were the days. I saw the Ramones there in 1984. It was not a politically correct crowd. There was some fat shaming going on. Oh, these kids don't even know. These kids don't even know. These kids in their safe space at Brown University. If I could have one wish, it's that those fucking kids go to a Ramones concert at the Capitol Theater in 1984. Oh, they might hear a few offensive things. Oh, and I want you to be sedated. Ramones concert at the Capitol Theater in Passaic, New Jersey. You in your safe space. You fucking queers. Motherfuckers. They don't even know. They don't know, these rich little kids. She was known as a two-burka. For young people, they used to have a two-bagger thing. You put a bag on your head in case the bag on hers fell off. You think that was fat body shaming? Come on, guys. Come on. Get over it. Get over it. You're going to hear offensive shit. You got all the money. That's why you're not hearing offensive shit now. You go out into the workplace. You get on the subway. You see this kid calling home. Dad, listen, I told the gentleman I was in my safe space. He urinated in my mouth.
Oh, God.
I'm trying to do this in my stand-up bit. I do that, and then I have the guy's father, like a wasp from the Midwest, going, you go back and tell that man you're a Davenport. You are a Davenport from Indiana. Nobody urinates in a Davenport's mouth. Do you ever see somebody urinate in my mouth at the club? No, because your father's a Davenport. You go tell him that. Next day, like, Dad, I told him that I was a Davenport. He shit in my mouth. All right, listen, you come home. You're going to work at the family gift shop. With your two older brothers. Just come back. You're going to paint Hummels and sell them. Is that too much pressure? Yeah, Dad, that's too much pressure. Okay, listen. Here's what we're going to do. What's pressure about it? It's too much pressure to get out of the bed and get out of the house in time. All right, listen. We're going to move the gift shop in your room. The gift shop will be in your room, okay? So you don't have to get out of the bed. There's no pressure. All right, Dad, listen, but I don't know. I got anxiety that it's right in front of me, the shop. Okay, listen, we're going to put a wall above the shop. In other words, it'll be in your room. There'll be a wall blocking the shop so you don't get any anxiety at all. Dad, okay, but I hear the people opening the cash register and because, the workers that we hire. Okay, listen, the workers can't make a noise. I'll fire them if they make a noise because it's anxiety ridden for you. Okay, great. But Dad, I get it. It's hard to get out of bed. Listen, I'm going to have somebody get you out of bed. We're going to hire a guy to get you out of the bed and put you in the shower. Do you understand? I don't want any pressure on you. You're a millennial. No pressure. You are precious. Thanks, Dad. Thanks, because I know you're always going to be in your safe space. Always. If somebody says something offensive, I'll fire them. Daddy, I'll fire them. Great, Dad. Okay, now are you okay with the shower? The water pressure's a little hard. Okay, listen, I'm going to have them take the water pressure down. I don't want any regular or water pressure on you. Dad, there's too much life pressure and water pressure. Okay, listen. We're going to lower life pressure and water pressure. Okay, and you're going to have regular pressure. Okay, but the pressure is hot. I know. In life or in the shower? Oh, both. Now that you say it. Okay. Who's putting hot pressure on you? The African-American you hired. Okay, I'm going to fire him. Don't fire the African-American because they get very upset and I feel so guilty. You're right. We've got to love our African-American. Yeah, I know. Like there's one who killed the jogger. Why are they arresting him? You're right. Why are they arresting him? Because here's the thing. I was thinking that I'm going to protest instead of go to work. Can you I know it's my first day at the gift shop that's in my room, but listen, I got to miss it. Why? Because I have to protest. Oh, great. We won't open. Yeah, because I'm going to feel anxiety if it's open and I'm not there. I'll tell you what, we won't open the gift shop while you're not there because you won't have anxiety about it. Okay, but I don't want the African Americans to be out of work. I'll pay them anyway. Double. For not going to work. Okay, good. What are you protesting? Well, the African American who killed the jogger? Yeah. I feel it was the jogger's fault. Yeah, absolutely. Why? Because she was a white girl jogging next to him, and that's not right. You're right. It was her fault. We're going to protest against the family grieving. Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to say, how dare you blame an African American for killing your... That's right. It was her fault. Let's protest it. Okay, make up some banners. And quite frankly, we were so mean to African Americans. Remember 400,000 years ago? Yeah, we were mean to them. Yeah, so this guy probably got mad, and we're lucky it was nice of him only to kill one girl. You're right. That's right. It was nice of him only to kill one white girl after all the pressure we put on them. Tell Elizabeth Warren to write that up as a law. That if a black man only kills one girl, he can't be arrested. Because he could have killed more. Why? Because 400,000 million years ago, someone we never even met whipped his fucking father. Father. He never even knew the guy. He wasn't running into him at all. So because of that, we should be guilty. That he, you know what? So get a chant going. Get a chant going. What kind of a racist world? He only killed one girl. What kind of a racist world? He only killed one girl. That's perfect. It's a little wordy. We're going to get him released. We're going to get him released because he only killed one girl. He could have killed a lot of girls. That's right. Al Sharpton's coming. Listen, I got a message for the prosecution. This brother only killed one female. He could have killed a lot more. Why? Because he was oppressed. His great grandpa was oppressed in the year 2. He was oppressed. And I will get you angry, wouldn't it, motherfucker? Hey, Rudy Giuliani, will you get married? If Rudy, if your great grandpa was oppressed, wouldn't you want to kill a bitch? Actually, no, I wouldn't want to kill a bitch. No. My great grandfather came here and sold tomatoes. Bullshit! Your great grandfather owned my great grandfather. No, he did. He was Italian. He sold tomatoes. I'm sorry, wrong guy. Wait a minute. Trump, motherfucker. Your great grandfather owned my great grandfather. What do you got to say about that, Trump? You're right. Fuck off. Oh, okay. Fuck. What does that mean? You're supposed to apologize to me. No, I'm not going to apologize. Go fuck yourself. What? Well, you're not supposed to react like that. He apologized. Yeah, that's why he's a fat loser. What? Well, you're supposed to apologize. I'm Al Sharpton. Ain't you scared that I'm Al Sharpton? No, get the fuck away from me. What? But your great. Well, listen. Don't you feel sorry for this boy? Don't you think he's a nice kid? He only killed one white girl when he was oppressed. No, I'm actually going to burn him alive. What? Yeah, I'm going to burn him alive in front of your house. What's your address? What? Well, you're not reacting like a typical white politician. De Blasio's apologizing. Tell De Blasio after you apologize, you can have a piece of pizza with a fork and shove it up his ass. What? Man, you ain't acting like a politician. Why don't you apologize to me? Why? I don't know. You look like a Pez dispenser. Al, you don't look weird. You look weird skinny, Al. How dare you say that? That's racist. Are you a racist? Maybe. Fuck off. What? Did you hear my great? Well, anyway, we got this kid, Davenport. He's going to come in. Yeah, my dad too much. I'm protesting. I was a millennial because I went to Stanford, and then I went to Northwestern, and then I got a master's degree from Harvard, and my father dropped $480 million on my education, and now I'm working at a gift shop in my room. I'm sorry, Mr. Sharpton. You better be sorry, pussy. You should be sorry, Mr. Trump. That's right. Are you sorry yet? Don't you see the protest? I go, we got this Davenport kid outside your house. Actually, watch the news, Al, because I just did an executive order to kill you. What? This executive order I just signed makes it okay to kill Al Sharpton. Holy shit! Yeah, you can. It for the next 24 hours. It's kind of like a little purge. It's legal to kill Al Sharpton. It's called the Sharpton Purge. What? What about my show on MSNBC? Yeah, they can kill you as well. What the fuck? Oh, wait, Al, here comes some people who want to kill you. It's legal. Holy shit. Gas up the copter. Gas up the plane I bought after that Tawana Broly bullshit. The money I made on Tawana Broly, yeah, gas it up. In the words of Twana Brawley, nobody manipulates me. Let's rub some excrement on me. Hey, Davenport, get the fuck out of my helicopter. But, Mr. Sharpton, we're protesting. Get out of my copter, faggot. That's a bad word. I'm in my safe space. Get the fuck out. The call is over. The crazy orange man did an executive order to kill my ass. Crazy orange boy just said kill Al Sharpton. Go back to your faggot father, Davenport. Go stick a Hummel up your ass. This is bullshit. Trump is supposed to be scared of my ass. I don't know if you ever heard this bit. I got to try to do this. I don't think it's anything special, but L.A. has so many types of bullshitters. I'm not putting you in this category, but you just reminded me of it. That there's certain breeds of bullshitter. My specific favorite is what I call the speed bullshitter. What a speed bullshitter does out here is they say something that's such incredible bullshit that when they say it, they can't even believe it came out of their fucking mouth. So they redial back with two lesser pieces of bullshit to make it believable. Like a speed bullshitter will say something like, tonight we're having dinner with Jack Nicholson's son. It's his nephew. He knows him. Last night I fucked Jennifer Aniston. I met her. I watched Friends. Tonight we're sitting in George Steinbrenner's seats, upper deck. We're watching on TV.
Doesn't happen in New York.
No, it doesn't happen in New York. It's a speed bullshitter.
Yeah.
Out here they're like, I just... David Tell is not on the list. Let me try to explain. I'm shaking. I'm so mad right now. Let me try to explain how much funnier David Tell is than Tig Notaro. I can't even do it. There's not a metaphor. There's not an example. There's not an example.
Already on that.
It's like if Babe Ruth, it's not even Babe Ruth in a Little League. It's Babe Ruth and a piece of dust. It's Babe Ruth. So we put out the album. We said, where's the Black Sabbath? We put out the album War Pigs. War Pigs. Paper got black masses. There's 100 pieces coming. The first time I ever saw the video for War Pigs by Black Sabbath, I think I was 8 years old. My buddy's older brother knew what scared us. I kept clawing at the back door of a Jersey Shore home. The screen door was slamming because I kept clawing. It was the scariest fucking thing I ever saw in my life. Paper my mother looks like a pepper. In the night while you are sleeping, in your head we will be drilling. Satan's message to the masses. We'll kill your parents in their asses. We'll kill your father in his work van. We'll kill your mother when she tries to get a tan. Ozzy Osbourne will yield a knife and cut the heart out of your life. 66 number of the beast. And it kills Jesus Christ and people who follow Christ will be disemboweled all night. That means pulling shit out of your tiny colon. Your ass cheeks will be swollen. We will kill anyone who isn't white. We'll kill them day and night. Oh, we're having so much fun. We need to get another $2,000 out to Stuttering John. Simon will do as Simon says. And get $2,000 to John Melendez. John's one of the best comedy writers he's ever seen. And for some reason, he can't get any work in Hollywood. I make these people so mad.
Yeah.
They're ninjas firebombing her car. And they're influenced by me. Alf, right?
She's very.
What is she for? What are the biggest stances they have?
Charter school. She's very for charter schools.
What does that mean?
Schools. Yes, private
Like
schools.
school on a boat?
Right.
Welcome back, Charter. Welcome back, Charter. Welcome back. You don't want to learn with the blacks. Welcome back. Your classroom will be all white. Oh, yeah, you can't learn anything with blacks around. Puerto Ricans and other minorities abound. You can't take it. You can't take it. When they make it all blacks and not enough whites. Oh, yeah, it's time to come back to a private school and some. Who's gonna make it? Who's gonna make it? Yeah, where they take it? Yeah, where they take it? Well, we need you a lot, cause there's so many Puerto Ricans in this spot. Welcome back. Welcome back, welcome back. No more blacks. No more. The war machine keeps turning. Wait, play that again. We'll go out with this.
That's not Bill White. That's Bill White.
Bill White. Listen to this. Ozzy Osbourne's a joke now. He was the Prince of fucking Darkness. Him and Flavor Flav. Flavor Flav was like a really scary black guy who wore a big clock around his neck. He stole Big Ben. And then reality TV made them both jokes. Scott Disick is cooler. Rob Kardashian makes socks. Bruce Jenner's getting rid of his car. The guy who won the decathlon in 1976 is gonna go to the doctor and get rid of his dick. It's 2017.
Generals gathering their masses.
Guys like to eat other guys' asses. You can't get a show on Bravo. You've gotta be a fucking homo. If you act like a man used to, you'll be on a podcast in your couch and hobo. This year's James Caan and Clint Eastwood is Neil Patrick Harris in his hood.
Oh, Lord, yeah.
Rolling Stone said Paula Poundstone is funnier than Doug Stanhope. That's the bullshit they're trying to sell. And the seasons are he's funnier than Dave Attell. Slow down a little. They say Tig Nocaro's act is killer. And funnier than that guy Dennis Miller. We like guys who are as funny as Zach Braff. I think we've all heard our last fucking laugh. All right, Bob. That's fucking great. That's fucking great. They judge. Your kid doubles. You pop up. Nothing happened. But you expect this. Nothing. This can never happen. You can get back-to-back hits, and you're about to retire. You have kidney stones. Your kid's a Hall of Famer. Okay, your third time up, you hit a home run. Your kid is who is fourth? Okay, no, your kid hits a home run. You're after the kid. You get up. Everybody's cheering. They're crying. You hug your kid. You're on the same team, and you watched from the on-deck circle your son hit a home run.
There's not a dry eye in the fucking house, even by white people. They're happy for you. You get up and you hit a home run. You hit a home run. You hit a home run. You've just hit back-to-back home runs on a Major League Baseball team with your son. It's the single greatest thing that's ever happened. It'll never happen again. It'll never come close to happening again. Not even in the Japanese leagues. Ken Griffey and Ken Griffey Jr. are an American father and son who hit back-to-back home runs on a Major League Baseball team. I mean, the fact that you guys aren't astonished is really creeping me out.
My problem was
into silence.
Yeah, I didn't know that they were. I didn't know they played at
Related?
the same time. No, I didn't know they played at the same time.
Well, when I said they hit back-to-back home runs,
I know. I wasn't. I know you said that, but I thought maybe you meant on the same day. I thought.
No.
I thought.
See, this is what's astonishing. No,
I
that's
get
not what
it
I
now,
meant.
but I thought maybe you also
they-
meant that they hit back-to-back home runs like multiple times. I wasn't sure. I didn't know they ever played.
Remind me never to tell anything to Dave Juskow. Remind me to never tell you anything ever again, because now I know David Tell hates you. You thought I meant they hit back-to-back multiple times?
I don't know. I wasn't
honestly,
sure. I didn't know they played
that's
together.
That's the worst reaction.
No, that was a fascinating
But okay,
story.
you didn't know they played together.
Yeah.
When I said they hit back-to-back home runs, wouldn't that cover that?
You would think that, but I guess I was thinking his dad was much older. I had no idea.
Well,
His dad is much older. Yeah.
Did they play for like 1 year?
Dave, hence my point.
he is.
It's an astonishing story because his dad is much older. He's
Yeah.
his dad.
No, I know.
How much older is your dad than you?
I think it was 30 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
So that's what makes the story. I don't even know what to say.
So how old was his dad at the
Picture
time?
you and your father. Well,
when they
your
did
father
that?
made musicals.
You
Picture
think-
you both played Pippin. The same theater season.
You know what?
No. No, but Dave.
He's in his late 40s.
No, I think it's racism.
He was in his late 40s?
I think
That's what Artie
I think
said.
it's racism. I think you're going, okay, they have the extra bone. No. Got Opie to chime in. Bobby Kelly did the smart thing. He was like, what are you guys crazy? when me and Gilbert are around, when me and Gilbert are around a third comedian, this is how I put it. The third comedian always takes on the Henry Hill part in Goodfellas. Like the movie Goodfellas is told through Henry Hill's eyes. So if you notice, he's never involved in the murder. He's always like, what are you guys doing? This is crazy. Murder's illegal. I'll get a blanket because I'm afraid of for my life. And I'll reluctantly help you move the body, but you know, I just don't want any more bloodshed. They whacked him. You're kidding. How could this happen? How could this happen? I'm just afraid for my family's life. Otherwise, I would go to the authorities. Guys, Tommy, Jimmy, what are you doing? You're getting blood on my floor. This is an establishment that's legal. I have to pay my taxes now. You guys are making me late to pay my taxes. Guys, put your seatbelts on, please. So, you know what? You're forcibly driving me to bury a body that I think is still alive. Being cut up in the trunk. Can you put your seatbelts on? Tommy! Put your seatbelt on. Guys, no. The speed limit's 45. I'm doing 43 right now. I don't care if we're late to bury the body. The woods will wait. I'm not speeding. Up. A taillight's out. I'm pulling over. I'm pulling over and I'm putting the flares 15 feet away from the car. Okay? I don't care about the body. This is called right.
It has that.
Okay.
But if you have that power that you can do that and it doesn't affect your job, why wouldn't you help somebody? Like if I was...
No. What are you kidding me? No. If I produce the Saturday Night Live and I go, well, let's just stop.
But we should stop.
92, actually there's 92 cast members now, so... Taron Killam.
It's true.
Featuring Wally Collins. Bobo Newhouse. Sheba Mason. Bobo Kardashian. Don Lemon. Pete Davidson, Mike Boschetti, Ed Boschetti, Billy Hoorot, Eddie Donhill, Billy Dicklick, Joe Bibabob, Adam Sandler Jr., Edna Belushi, Frederica Murray, Harry Shearer, Garrett Morris,
Harry Shearer,
Senator Al Franken, and featuring
That's a funny bit.
and featuring Donald Trump Jr., Eric Trump Jr., Bill O'Reilly, Dennis Miller Jr., Edna Spade, Kate Spade, and featuring.
And then I guess it could go the
Never
other way.
ending.
It could go the other way too, like
Page 2 of the SAG book,
where they don't help people. Like they're like not nice. Like one example I can think of is I met Jimmy Kimmel's sister recently.
I met her a couple times.
She's a comedian, and I'm like, she's never been on the Kimmel Show. Like it's just funny.
Well, you know what she's on though? Saturday Night Live.
Jimmy Kimmel's
Sharon
sister.
Kimmel.
It'd be funny. It's just Jimmy Kimmel's sister.
Everyone named Kimmel. Eli Manning. Bob Brady. Giselle Bundchen. And featuring.
Dude, that bit will work at the Comedy Cellar.
Michelle Myers.
That's a new bit. New Artie bit.
No, it's true. It's like 80,000. And the new band. Fred Armisen. Seth Meyers. Mike Myers. Nancy Myers. Maya Rudolph. Maya Rudolph with your nose so brown. Well, listen. That's it. Joe Now this fella Kaiser Permanente. We're going through all the old tapes. This fella Kaiser Permanente, Henry, you're Jew, you'll like this. He's using it for profit. He's trying to sell sick people medication for profit. He says, "Come here, I'll give you a physical. I'll give you the old 1-2 sitcom physical. Come here, Maud. You're fine." Hey, Rue McClanahan, let me see those elbows. Guess what? You're fine. Pass. We're not going to find an old broad like you can be that sarcastic. You're passing the Jew physical. So, yeah, this Kaiser Permanente guy comes in and says, "Listen, not only am I the villain in The Usual Suspects." That's right. That's right. Kevin Spacey was Kaiser Permanente. Who is Kaiser Permanente? And it turns out he was the head of healthcare. Kind of a nerdy climax to the film. You're thinking he's going to be this big criminal. And the crime was he's ripping people off for healthcare. Chaz Palminteri's like, "Listen, pal, you can't be saved. You're a cripple. You're an idiot. You'll never get healthcare. Unless you know Kaiser Permanente." You know what the story goes? Healthcare providers tell the story to their kids. That the story of Kaiser Permanente. Supposedly, Kaiser Permanente comes home and his children are sick and they don't have any money for healthcare. And they see the provider of Aetna, and he's holding their kids. He has flu medication right there to save the Permanente children. Right there, he has the children. And the guy goes, "No, I'm letting this kid die from lack of medication." And the kid dies. And now Mrs. Permanente, the mother of the children, is there. 3 other kids in really bad shape, a high fever, really bad. 103, 102. Mrs. Permanente gave them an enema around 4, but that was that happened anyway. And she gave herself an enema as well.
Very kinky stuff. And Kaiser Permanente showed these men of will what a man of will really is. He said, I'm going to sit here and wait for my children to die. It could take months, but I'm going to wait here. And then I'm going to let one of you assholes live from Aetna. And I'm going to say, go back to all the other jerk-offs. Aetna, Habanana Mahanaha, Halekrina, Allstate. Tell Allstate that on top of new tires, they can get flu medication from Kaiser Permanente.